Welcome to what now again? It's all Destined to Roll.
Max power.
Yay!
What are we again? What's our name?
Pirates again.
So this is part 2 of our pirate campaign. We started a mini campaign last week, and we will pick back up the main campaign later on. So this mini campaign is an entirely new setting, entirely new crew. I'll be DMing, and the rest of these folks will just sit there and do what I tell them to do.
I feel
Sounds
like you don't
about
know how
right.
D&D works.
I don't know. It sounds accurate to me.
Who wants to give a recap?
We did things. We killed things. We killed a whale, and PETA called us and said we were terrible people. And
Sorry. give
Oh
us a
my
recap.
god.
Or Shorty, give a recap.
Yeah, Shorty should give a recap.
Yeah, Shorty was here the whole time.
We did pirate things.
yo ho ho,
Yeah.
and a bottle of rum. Oh, speaking of which, I'm drinking rum. Who else is drinking?
Okay.
Anyways, we met the
Serious.
crew.
Okay, there
met
you go.
the crew of Captain Dientes. How do you pronounce your fucking
Dientes.
And we were minding our own business, but then we saw a naval what's the word? It was a ship that was shipping goods, so of course we
Cargo.
robbed it.
Cargo ship.
And of course we robbed it. We took some prisoners, and we found an interesting man named, what was his name, Candle?
Elgor.
What's his
Elgor.
name?
His name was Elgor. And he had a
Elgor,
book
Elgor.
saying that it led to some fantastical treasures of some ancient pirate god. He wasn't a god, he was just a really good pirate. And after Speedy stole the book from him using some Speedy antics, Dietis started reading it. He gave it to Lorelai, and she couldn't read it, so she seduced her way to Elgor to get him to read it. And essentially, she got more info. Then the next day, while we were on the high seas, we didn't have any food anymore because of antics from the day before. And after that, we Speedy rolled a nature check or survival check or something to try to get some fish. And when he rolled, some giant orca whales showed up. And then, surprise, they were actually encounters because they were super buff. We killed them, and now we are on our way with a bunch of sushi, I guess.
Oh,
Yay!
also
I
our guys
bet-
are dead.
Oh, yeah.
We got a bunch of weapons. Oh, right. Right.
And
Four had
Mr. Man dead.
Four had a zombie watch the lower decks because it got a hole was stuck in it, and it lost control. Come in. Second.
Yep. And thanks to the zombie, you have a nice little room painted red.
I think that Rosario should do recaps all the time now.
So, since you guys have taken a little bit of damage, you guys all decided to go to Blood Stained Reef. I'm sorry. To resupply and to get your ship repaired. You guys are presently en route to said town. So while you are traveling, you suddenly meet somebody who has deigned to let you all bask in his presence. Cody, do you want to describe your new character?
No one has to bask. He's blue skin. He has fishy ears. He's wearing a leather jacket and a t-shirt. You know what I'm talking about? He has a sword to his side, and he's just he's standing on the deck looking out over the ocean right now.
Was he there? Was he here the whole time?
Yeah, he just wasn't interested yesterday. Earlier today. What?
He had a huge hangover because he kept drinking all the rum.
Oh wait, he's the reason why the rum's gone.
He's one of the reasons.
That's punishable by walking the plank.
You can't prove it.
Do we know this character?
Well, that's up to you guys.
Oh yeah, I was a crew member.
Or
Drank
how
all the
long?
rum.
Oh, I was a crew. I'm like an old time crew member. I usually fix the.
There's you fix them.
By the way, you might want to tell everyone what your name is.
Oh yeah, I'm Rixton.
Did everybody get that?
Brixton.
Yep.
Shorty is cutting out a lot for me.
It's
Yeah.
cutting out a lot for me
That's
too.
just Shorty though. Like
Yeah, true. It is just Shorty. It's Rixton.
Sorry,
It's
stop
a
breaking
great
it.
example of you cutting off.
Mm.
wait,
It's the
that's weird.
Texas.
It's cutting out like differently for other people.
It's the Texas Airway.
Shorty, I'm just gonna buy you a new laptop one day.
My laptop's actually pretty good, I think.
Shorty like has a
I'm
Macintosh.
actually-
Pretty blank.
Are you
I don't
recording
say,
from a
Shorty.
potato?
Babes, I think
Okay.
you just need to keep the button pushed down until you like finish your sentence fully.
Hold on.
I will say,
I'll
Shorty,
fix this.
comedic timing is on point.
It's not like I've been telling Shorty this like all the time.
I just like making Hollow mad.
Yeah,
Among other people.
Yeah, but I guess my
I'm an
main question is,
instigator.
I guess my main question is, was Shorty a member before the old captain died or after?
I was before the old captain died. I've been a pirate for a while on this boat.
Oh, so you saw Dientes stab that old man?
Yeah, it just is of no consequence to me. I don't really care who's my captain.
Oh wait, I just realized that means you were here when you guys were trying to integrate Speedy back into society.
Oh god.
And a potty train speed. No, no, we don't go there.
Back when you had to spray him with a water bottle to stop him from stabbing people.
All right, so you got everything fixed on your side, Shorty?
Yeah.
We do not. Damn it.
I'm gonna assume that's a no because I can't hear you.
Oh, I said yes.
Okay. All right, so we'll continue. So this is your second day towards Blood Stained Reef. Queen Anne was caught in a light storm during the night. So the Queen Anne is taking a little bit of water. Despite your best
Son of a
efforts,
bitch.
water must be constantly mopped up 24 hours a day. So the leak is not that big, but it is still leaking. On your third day of voyage, you make it to Blood Stained Reef. As Dientes knows well, Blood Stained Reef started roughly a century ago as a submerged coral reef, a tiny spot of land in the middle of the ocean. Over the years, many ships would bash against the coral and become shipwrecked or sink. Hence the name. As traveling ships investigated ship cemetery, more and more ships got trapped or sank. Over time, the crew salvaged what they could from their ships and built them more permanent shelters. Pirates started frequent this newly formed shack of a town in order to find a safe harbor from storms, or just to pass the time. As years passed, more and more traffic came and went, and the town of Shack started to grow into a small city with houses and commerces built on coral, land, or just floating above water pontoon style. So this is a rough idea of what it would look like. I'm gonna post it in our chat.
Oh.
I know what that.
I'm not sure where I couldn't find something.
Bro.
Couldn't find something that I really liked, but this is the closest interpretation of what it would look like.
My memory.
Candle, this is
I
so wonderful.
me.
Great.
I love this.
Is it from something? I'm missing something.
I don't know where it's
Zari's a
from.
boomer.
You don't know where it's from, Candle?
You
I don't know where
serious?
it's from, I
Does
just
that
got it.
Misadventures of Flapjack?
Yeah, it is a classic, dude. This show was hilarious.
I have actually not seen that show.
The show is weird as hell.
Yeah,
That's
bro,
all
it
I
was
can
so
put it. It was so
funny.
weird.
Basically, it's about a little Norwegian boy who lives with a whale. That's about it. Anyway,
I love
And he-
him.
the
yeah,
whale
he's
with his
a-
mother.
Yeah, it's so funny, dude. Little 5-year-old me died.
it's really weird because the whale talked like all of my aunts. Anyways,
Wait,
All right,
you're-
so
what?
you make it to the docks of Bloodstained Reef, and you talk with the dock master, and you guys have settled on a price on getting your ship repaired. He informs you that it would take well into tomorrow afternoon, if not a day afterwards, repair it for the repairs to be completed on your ship.
Shit.
Are we docked right now?
Yes, you are.
Hey, DM, would you say that there is a store full of antiques and trinkets?
Yes.
You guys literally just see Speedy dive off the end and start swimming towards the docks.
He's not going to get much. I have his gold.
Both of you to assume he knows that.
That's a very fair point.
So as you
So you
see, this
see-
little goblin, just little sea devil, just make his way towards docks. I mean, at top speed, he manages to climb the docks, and you find him standing in front of a bait and tackle shop. You guys want to join him on Blood Stained Reef, or are you guys staying on the boat?
I'm gonna follow Speedy.
I'll go too.
This little thing needs parental supervision.
which is why Lorelai's gonna come.
I bold of you to assume I'm
Joking.
supervision. She's just as chaotic as Speedy, just in a different way.
Yeah,
It'll be
she's chaotic
entertaining.
neutral.
Or Rixton, are you guys joining
Anyways.
too, or are you guys staying on the boat?
On the boat.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Alright,
stay on
what
the
about you,
boat
Rixton?
too. I'm gonna stay on the boat. I'm painting, so
All right.
I'm going to be dressing up. Zombie.
So as Lorelai, the Antes, and Speedy make their way to the docks, they are met with a plump, finely dressed man with a wide sideburns and a foppish hat with a peacock feather in it, and small glasses.
I want that hat. Okay.
Oh, do we have to beat him up for that hat? Or
That's entirely up to you.
So what does he just like come up and meet us? Does he say
Yes, he
anything?
does.
Okay.
So he tries to grab your attention. Good afternoon, adventurers. I am Clasil. Was an 87% chance that we would meet up, which is to your fortune, as I may be able to give you all great blessing, provided that you can help me with a small, tiny little problem. See, the night before, along with my friend Finder, we decided to celebrate a successful voyage, and we spent a night drinking all across town, and I kind of lost my prized possession. And so I was wondering if you could help me find a set of dice that are really special to me. In gratitude, I would certainly give you boons.
boons?
Why might these dice be so special?
They are all Timora's eyes. They as you roll them, they have different effect on depending on the numbers they roll on.
Very interesting.
Hmm.
And what kind of boons are we talking?
Well, I've come into my possession several magical artifacts which I could which I could provide you all as recompense.
And how attached are you to your hat?
This little thing, I'll gladly give it to you if you help me find my dice.
I'm down to help out, Captain.
That is fantastic. Can I count on the rest of you to help?
And so he's just like, so dice. That. So if you want the dice to roll good, roll good.
Roll well.
Yes.
I'm just saying that's how you properly say it.
Oh.
Being
Just
the deaf
imagine
ears
Lorelai being a
Lorelai.
school teacher.
What? That was also like partially Zari. It really bugged me. I mean, she would do that too.
Alright, so really quick, what do these dice do again?
They
So basic-
do fun things when you roll them.
Okay,
Yes,
so deck of
depending-
many things but a dice.
Exactly. pretty much.
Oh God.
Hmm.
Oh, if you need more. Well, I could always treat you for a glass of rum on each location we're going to. Basically, I partied all across town to the best taverns, and I'm sure I left my dice somewhere in one of these taverns.
If
I
you're
feel
so
like
if you're so sure that you left them in one of these taverns, how come you don't find them yourself?
Well, I kind of passed out drunk last night, and I'm not sure exactly what happened, but since then, everyone across town is giving me the stink eye. I don't want to travel all alone.
And you're a pirate?
So I'm a merchant. I
So you're a
traveled
pirate,
in
yes. Anyway, no,
I
I'm kidding.
traveled in
Wow.
ill-acquired goods.
He's just looking at him like, what kind of pirate are you?
Well, Captain, think of it this way: you get free rum, we get to search for some fun things, and then we get to ask for favors at the end.
Hmm.
There was a 46% chance that would be more numerous as crew members. I would have assumed a boat of your size would have more crew members.
We should probably go
Oh,
ask for the others as well. I feel like they'd have much more fun looking for things than we would.
true.
All
Speedy,
the more the merrier.
actually, never mind. I'll go get them. Where should we meet you? Where's the first place you had a drink last night?
Well, the first place we went, and I'm pretty sure I left my dice there, was the Red Purse Tavern. It's right
Well,
over there. You see, it's that building, that red building, right over there.
if you two gentlemen want to go get started on that first glass of rum, I can go grab the other two.
Speedy is pulling Dientes like a little kid trying to get their parent to go towards something. He's like holding on to his hand with both of his small hands and struggling to pull
adorable.
him.
Yes, Speedy.
The shop with the shiny things.
Oh, all right. So he puts Speedy on his shoulder, and we head to the shop of shiny things. Is that like needful things or?
Well,
Also, I completely forgot what Speedy's voice sounds like, but it's fine.
Like that, like
that was pretty close.
you're like, yes, master.
Oh God.
Yes, master.
Oh God, stop.
Oof.
Well,
So
Clausio, I
Go on.
suppose I'll go get the other two and then come round up these, and we'll meet you at the Red Purse, you said.
Yes, that sounds wonderful. Thank you very much. I can't repay you.
Can I take your hat as a boon for now?
As the compensation.
Just
As a
a
down
just a
payment.
promise that a down payment that we will
Well, the
get
sun is
something in the end.
shining, and my head is quite bald. I don't want to get a sunburn.
Yes, but think about how much more lovely it would look on me.
What is happening?
I want his hat.
This is the most D&D thing I've ever seen.
Give me your hat or you won't find your shit.
Tell you what, if you bring more people to help me, I'll be glad to give you my hat.
All right, I'll take that over a first drink any day, and I will walk back to the boat.
Does the hat even match her outfit, or does she just want it?
Oh, that's a good question.
It
That is
matches
a
her
good
aesthetic.
question.
It's a giant hat with a peacock feather.
I love Lorelai. She's my fave.
All right, so as you make your way past the bait and tackle shop, up the docks, and into to the street, which is basically just planks of wood, there is a bronze shop right at the end of right at the beginning of the street, which has lots of shiny bronze tools.
Wait, what type of shop?
It's a bronze shop, so it's basically a blacksmith, but that specializes in bronze work.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, there's nothing stopping us from looking into both. Oh yeah, we'll
Oh.
start with the bronze shop because he probably sees that shiny bronze.
That shiny bronze.
Well, at the counter of the bronze shop, you see a halfling hammering away at his craft. He seems to be working on making a big spoon, like big spoons that you would use to stir soups, give portions of a soup,
A
stews.
spoon or a ladle?
Ladle, sorry.
Okay.
Oh no, that wasn't me being shady or anything. I'm just asking for specific
no,
because
it's
there's
because
one that
English
Speedy
is
very
not my
clearly
first
would want more
language,
than the other.
and the ladle.
He wants that ladle.
Okay, what do we, a silver ladle or a bronze one?
We're in
Bronze.
a bronze shop. It'd be a bronze ladle.
Oh, I thought that was just a term to describe the shop. Anyway.
No, he sells everything bronze. Think of anything, and it'd be bronze.
Okay, cool.
Bronze
he sees that
spoon,
ladle,
bronze
he knows what he
sword,
wants
bronze
now.
cat.
Bronze cat. You know what? He would have a ginger cat, wouldn't he?
Like a live cat or like a statue of a cat?
Statue of a
No,
cat.
it's a guy
Okay.
playing the trumpet. He's a cool cat.
He sees the cat in that ladle and he's like, "That did I want it?" He just like hops up on a shelf and picks up the cat, then like just jumps onto the
Oh.
counter.
Good morning. How can I help you?
He obviously wants his cat
Also the big spoon.
and your spoon.
You want a cat and a spoon.
Oh, what's
And
your work?
okay.
That one.
So Dientes looks at him. Did I stutter?
No, but that sounds kind of odd. But who am I to judge?
And
We're on
then
a pirate island, buddy. Don't get sassy with us.
he just points. He just points to him and he goes, "That's not unusual."
Oh, there's this, and there's this old woman that's a pirate captain that just comes to my shop for anything that's cat related. If you want it, I've got some spares in the back, so that's 5 gold for the cat. If you want the big
is
ladle,
nodding.
that'll be 6 silvers.
Yeah,
How many silvers?
furiously.
How many silvers?
6 silvers for the ladle and 5 gold for the cat.
Wait, hold on a second. This guy is all about copper, but he charges for silver and gold.
It's a statue. What do you mean?
Something. Is
It's
off
like
here.
saying like the Statue of Liberty is worth a penny because it's made of copper.
That's not. It's like going to the 99-cent store. It's like that is $5. Like what the fuck? Excuse
You
me.
I
know
see
how
your
money
point.
works?
All right. I see your point. And for the cat, that'll be 500 coppers, and there will be 60 coppers for the spoon.
You talking
Do
about?
we even
So
carry
he-
copper?
I think it's like.
I just realized either way we're
100
gonna give him. I just realized either way we're gonna give him the gold and the silver.
Yeah. He's just like, Speedy, you gotta pay for your stuff.
He taps his clothes. He taps his clothes and realizes he does not have any money with him. So
It's
so
just
he
like-
literally runs back to the ship, gets his money from Lorelai, and then runs back.
I was about to be like, you left it with Lorelai, didn't you?
By the way, I just love this awkward scene of you just standing there as your child runs to the ship, and you're just standing here with this store owner.
He'll be back. Be back.
And then he
Yeah.
pays.
All right, here's your cat. Here's your spoon. Anything else?
He goes, Speedy, anything
Oh,
else?
he shakes his head and takes his rightful spot on his captain's shoulders.
with the cat on top of his shoulder? Is this a real cat or is
Oh
this like
my
a statue
God.
of a cat? I'm
No
sorry.
statue.
Statue.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a real cat, and I was very
Yeah,
confused.
so he's just holding it while they're leaving.
On his shoulder, while on the captain's shoulder. That's great.
Well, it's not on his shoulder. It's probably
Oh.
a statue half his height, probably. If I'm being honest.
I was about to say that's hilarious.
Anyways,
so as you make your way outside the bronze shop, you are met with Lorelei, who you saw on halfway between the ship and the shop, but she has now caught up with you. For Rixton, are you with Lorelei?
I would have went back and convinced them to come with me.
That's entirely up to them if they want to be convinced.
Rixton.
Yeah, I gotta say, like, I'm not super convinced right now.
Okay. She would have come back and would have been like, for Rixton, we got a bit of a job while we're here. If you guys are interested. This old guy with this huge hat that's absolutely fantastic said that if we go on some sort of following his path from the previous evening while he was drinking and find his magical dice that when rolled do fun things, which might be interesting if you're into that he will grant us boons.
All of that sounds awfully vague.
That's all that I was told. So if someone as smart as yourself came along, we could maybe get more information out of him.
So you're gonna search for unknown dice that do unknown things for unknown boons.
Yes.
Just looking at it objectively doesn't sound like the greatest use of my time.
But see, this is why we need you.
Because I think it's a waste of time.
No, because you're going to look at it objectively and we won't.
So what's in it for me and for?
Well, I assume that we can ask boons
Not
of
walking the
these
plank.
of Mr. Clausiel.
So an unknown boon is in our favor. 4. I like to
I'm-
look over to 4. What are you thinking?
by the way, Rixton is me.
Four.
I know, I love it.
Four right now is just dressing up the zombies so they're just completely hooded and covered, so they look like a normal person.
Well, I gotta say, if we leave it up to 4, it doesn't seem like we're going.
4, please. It'll be an adventure.
Tilt their head.
Come on.
Or and
If-
Rixton are my faves.
If anything, you'll get free booze.
I know you haven't been on this ship very long, but I'm sober, so
Congratulations for you.
Four will just shrug their shoulders.
Come on, guys, please.
I look at 4 for 5 seconds on the dot, and then I'll turn back and say, "I'll go with 4." Go.
Oh,
Go for what?
I'll go with
We'll go with
goes.
4 goes.
Yeah, I'll start walking.
I tilt my head back and then start walking without putting it back to normal status.
Okay, I'll turn to Rixton and stick my tongue out like, ha, I knew 4 would go.
I'm looking in the sky, so I didn't see that stuff.
I love this indifferent pirate.
Are you bringing your zombies or?
Yeah,
not?
I have a singular zombie.
Okay.
And I the whole time I was in the ship, I was dressing them up so they could blend in.
Okay. Well, it's the afternoon, so you already did your daily ritual to keep him in line, so everything's legit there. So you make your way up to docks, and you find Speedy and Dientes just having left the bronze shop. You notice that Speedy has 2 hands over a spoon and a cat, and he's looking
Ladle.
really greedily at both.
Speedy, did you find some shinies?
Oh, he just nods his head.
Wait, does he have a cat?
Like, oh my god.
Statue. statue of a cat.
Wait.
Statue of a cat.
Guys, I need to ask: is that a real cat?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's a
everybody else
real
has
cat.
asked that question already, so I
I'm
need to ask.
wondering, is this a
God
real
fucking
cat or
damn
not?
it, Shorty! Don't make fun of me.
Yeah. As you guys continue, he's just gonna go on the ship and put his stuff in his room, and then just find you guys again.
I just broke my straw and now I'm mad.
At this point, you are basically just 40 feet away from the ROM shop, right in front of the red purse, with Clecile just waiting for you. You see Edie speeding through to the docks up to the ship and then coming back. Normally this trip would take a good 5-6 minutes, but he does it inside 45 seconds because he's so excited.
Oh my god, I love him.
Fast boy.
Gotta go fast.
Thank you all for helping me in this endeavor.
I'm going to put my hand out and motion for the hat.
Gimme,
I was promised.
gimme,
Right.
gimme.
Lorelai, sweetie, it's a hat.
Okay.
It's flamboyant and she loves it.
So Clecile is really not eager to give the hat, but he takes off the hat, and the moment he does, a stray beam of light just reflects on his shiny bald head and just blinds you all. You get the
No.
hat.
You saw that show because I'm pretty sure that exact thing happened in the show at some point.
I swear to God, I don't know what show you're talking about.
I think
I'm
you're
almost
talking. I think you're
positive
talking
it
about the
happened.
SpongeBob movie.
No. Did it? Okay, I'm sorry. I redact my.
And then after we all end it, Candle's gonna be like, "Thanks for calling me out, you bastards."
That's okay. I haven't seen much of SpongeBob either.
So as
Sorry.
you
What
get
is
to
happening?
see Cecile's like self-esteem take a hit because everyone can see he's bald now.
That's okay. I wanted the
Is
hat.
he like? Does he have hair on the side, or is it like?
Yes, he's got sideburns on the
Oof,
side.
it's even worse than I thought.
Oh,
No.
oh god.
He's holding
I
on to
like
it.
turn around and look at the sea because I can't stand the glare.
I'll just have my zombie walk in front of me.
So Dientes just looks at him and goes, "Oh, buddy, that's unfortunate."
Oh, sweetie. Edie looks up and says, baldness in the Goblin Kingdom is seen as a death sentence.
Then he just turns to speed. Then my mother would be very dead.
Yikes! What is happening?
I
All right.
love this.
I'm assuming you're all entering the red purse with Clecile.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right.
And now I have an awesome hat.
Ooh.
Now we have a
So
ball.
the inside
we
of
have
the
a
red
ball
purse is
person.
full of pirates, many of whom are bandaged and bruised. They all eye Clecile in anger. They sit at poorly made tables and chairs scattered around the open room. Chairs on the right bar of the room leads to a smaller sitting room and several rooms for convenience. On the banisters, the newcomers are watched by pirates who sneer at them, down at them. A slender woman, graying in hair, perhaps in her 40s, a deep scar on her face, sets a mug on the table and looks up to see you all enter. Her face changes from general disinterest to fury when she sees Clecile.
I'm going to turn to him and go, "What did you do?"
I'm not sure. It was a pretty fun night. Oh right, I think I remember. We were having so much fun that I decided to use my dice and try to liven things up a bit more. I kind
Did
of
you
had
steal their
I
money?
kind of rolled a dice that made a Pearl of Desire appear, and all the patrons kind of rushed towards to get the pearl, as they all desired it. Unfortunately, it was not a real pearl, so after about an hour, it just vanished. So they were all fighting for nothing, basically. Pretty sure that left a sore mark on some of them, and I seems like they may not have forgiven me.
Wouldn't either.
As,
Personally, I feel like it
Seven.
was their fault, but I'm still gonna stand away from you.
That action seems punishable by death.
As he says that, the first 10 of the pirates start throwing mugs at him.
That looked like it hurt.
Seal just basically says, "Oh, that was a poor throw. There was a 25% chance that would actually hit me, and it did not. Ha ha! I mock you all."
His AC is actually of a god's.
You really think you should be fucking them right now, as if they? I mean, they already hate you. I'm not one to turn my nose up in the face of chaos, but why?
I think you have a point. Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe looking on it, I don't think my pearl is here. I'm pretty sure I left pearl. I'm pretty sure I left with the pearl in my pocket.
I thought we weren't looking for a pearl. I thought we were looking for your dice.
Damn it! Caught me. Tip of the tongue. Yes.
Insight check, this bitch. Is that
no,
right?
no. It's me as a DM that fucked up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Insight check
Yes.
the DM.
Hey, Handle, I'm sorry. When I get a chance, can Speedy make an investigation check for dice?
What?
Speedy make an investigation check for these dice.
Sure.
I'll help Speedy look.
Investigation check with disadvantage.
Can I help Speedy look?
that-
Because I want to get this over with as fast as possible.
Sure, you could both do investigation checks with disadvantage.
Hey, why
Shit.
disadvantage?
I never did.
Because the
Because I
DM
said
says
so.
so.
Yeah,
Don't
but
fight him.
Because I said so.
There is a reason, but you guys
Because it's
don't know.
all the dupe and the dice are fake.
That's just great. Because I
Fine.
said so.
You guys could help each other and give each other just a straight roll.
No, the DM said no.
Yes.
Alright,
Oh.
Speedy got a 17.
Dang.
But what
Nice.
if I ask nicely?
I got a 16.
Oh, cool.
What do you extend? Oh, nice.
You have a
16,
higher
17.
investigation than me. Good job, dude.
So as you both start sniffing around, investigating, you guys are clearly with concealed. So the rest of the pirates start throwing their mugs and dishes at you guys.
Are any of them
There's-
shiny?
So you catch a fork stabs you in the leg, and it is pretty shiny.
Wait, okay, who threw the fork at Speedy?
With your investigation check, you notice that it could only have come from this guy.
Speedy lunges at him and his claws come out.
Oh,
He just starts
Jesus.
scratching this guy's face.
Our fight.
Oh God.
Well, this is all happening. Could I walk up to the lady behind the bar?
I just realized Lorelai is literally that picture of the dog sitting in the fire saying, "This is fine."
Yep, pretty much. So I'm just going to lean on the counter and just say, "Excuse me, ma'am, do you run this very esteemed establishment?
I do.
It seems that our idiotic friend here has caused quite a stir, and we're just trying to track down some of the items he lost and get him away from here as soon as possible. We're sorry for any reparations that may have happened."
Yeah, he and his friend trashed the bar last night.
Hmm.
They were doing fine when it came in. His friend even sang for us. He's a pretty good singer.
Oh,
After a while, I don't know how they did it, but it started a fight, and I couldn't control the bar, and took me half the night just to get everything in order.
well, I am so sorry to hear that. Do you happen to know if you found any dice on the floor while you were cleaning up after?
I am going to ask you to make a persuasion check.
Dope. Okay, let's run it.
With disadvantage.
Okay.
2 negative
Okay.
ones.
1, 2. Aww.
That's funny. That's funny.
Aww.
Pretty
Okay, well,
damn good.
18. 18's still pretty good.
All right, let me check the lost and found here.
Oh,
So
thank you.
while she checks the lost and found underneath the counter, Speedy has initiated a bar fight.
With the guy who stabbed him.
Yes.
Oh,
Everyone
Dientes-
roll initiative.
No, no, I'm not a part of this. What the crap? I didn't do
Oh, if you
shit.
don't want to
Wait,
join, that's entirely
Joey doesn't
fine.
want to fight.
Hey,
Oh yeah,
okay.
let me roll initiative.
Joey, what happened?
To get on the
What
board,
happened
Alien that
is-
took over your body.
really quick, to get on the board, I click Speedy, then roll on D&D Beyond, right?
That's
Sure.
Okay, cool.
I mean, I didn't start the bar fight. I am lawful evil. I follow rules. It's just if
you follow your own rules.
True, but I didn't
Oh.
start the bar fight, so I'm just like watching the chaos.
I didn't pop up.
Did you click your
Oh,
Joey?
never mind.
Oh,
And
I'll
this
just
is
change
the
it.
one who's sitting in the fire saying this is fine.
Dientes, I will ask you to roll even though you're not going to do anything.
Okay. And now that I have to roll, I'm probably 17. Probably gonna find some poor sap and hit him over the head just cause.
You don't have to choose to fight. You just get to make a choice when it's your turn.
Yes.
All right, Rixton, it's your turn.
Yeah, Rixon's gonna walk over here and sit with his back on this wall and watch.
Or it's your turn.
I'm just gonna sit in this chair and watch as well.
Power moves going around.
Lorelai.
I suppose I was like here talking to the bar lady. I think seeing Speedy do this, I'm going to pull out my viol and
The
can I
fireballs.
jump up on top of the bar?
Sure, it'll take you double your movement, but yeah.
That's fine. And then I want to start playing. I'm going to try to distract people from what's going on, or if not, provide very entertaining music for it.
All
That is
right.
valid.
So, my main goal is to distract them.
All right. Make a performance check with disadvantage.
Okie dokie. That's 1. That's 2. 17.
Damn.
You're doing
I
not
have
good
a
on
plus
the disadvantage.
I have a plus 11, so
All right. So as Lorelai starts to play, she's exceptionally good at it, and you get the sense that she's used to be the center of attention, and she knows how to grab people's attention.
I'm like
She-
dancing too. Just saying.
Sorry.
Aw.
So you see Lorelai dancing and singing and playing the viol. She's really good at it, and she clearly has the attention of most of the people in the bar. However, those closest to Speedy bum rush him and start getting up on him.
You won't.
Speedy,
You
what's your
won't.
AC?
My AC is 15.
All right. So one out of those 3 is manages to hit you for a total of 4 damage.
Okay, cool.
The rest of them seems torn between trying to stab this little goblin demon that they see and trying to enjoy the show from Lorelai. In fact, some of them are actually going closer to Lorelai just to have a better show.
Oof.
It's their turn.
Okay, cool.
Then-
He's
Speedy, sorry.
Yeah, that's fair. He jumps and I just realized this is literally my first time being in a single fight. I didn't think it would actually go this far. But you know, the life of a rogue, I guess. Anyways, he pulls out his rapier and I guess he's going to stab this boy right here.
All right.
Let's
On
see.
attack.
Let's see. That's +6. All right, so let's roll +6. Yeah, he's gonna attack the guy here who stabbed him with the fork. Oof! Oh no!
That's a miss.
1 second. I do not have a thing for this. Okay, cool.
As Speedy
Fine.
tries to attack, he gets stabbed behind by one of the guys, and therefore he loses balance and is not able to actually hit the one in front of him. He actually fumbles and stabs a nearby chair.
Thanks. That's fair.
All right. Do you have any bonus actions?
Oh, I do have bonus actions, but none of them apply to this situation. So, anyways.
All right, Dientes. I skipped your turn by accident. What do you want to do?
So he just shouts to Speedy, "You got this, buddy."
That's fair.
We'll treat it as bardic inspiration.
Oh wait, sorry.
What?
You know what,
awesome.
never mind.
Wait.
I'm not gonna do that. I already said I ended my turn.
All right,
I still have
Nixon.
some before that.
Nixon, what do you want to do?
So currently I'm in typical cool guy pose, one foot up on the wall, arms crossed. And I would like to close my eyes and lower my head.
Taking a
Okay.
nap?
No, he's just like,
What an old man.
Listen, the captain said he had this. I have to trust my captain's orders, so
That's fair.
This compliance, I like it. Or
Yeah, it's got this.
Lorelai.
Hey. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out a good. God damn it. I'm going to. How much of my movement would it take me to jump off the bar?
Well, it wouldn't take any extra movement because you're
It's a
jumping off.
50-foot drop, so.
Oh
It's,
my god.
it's like a 4 feet drop. It's nothing.
Okay, and then would I be able to jump off the bar and climb up on top of this table?
Coming on top of the table, it takes double movement.
Oh, okay. Then I will just dance down the bar to here. And I'm going to cast Enthrall as I start to sing. I'm choosing all creatures that are not my companions. So, that are within 60 feet of me. So that is essentially these guys here. So it's like everybody there, but they all need to make wisdom saving throws of 17, I believe.
There's a lot of
16.
saving throws.
16, and the guys fighting Speedy, like actually duking it out, get advantage. But essentially, anybody who fails has to. They can't see anything else, or they have disadvantage on perception checks to see anything else but me.
It's pretty damn cool. All right, so it's a charisma saving throw.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. All right.
They also don't know that they were charmed at the end of it. Fun fact.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
That's
let me
pretty
just
cool,
get that.
man.
Those 18 d20s.
All
Yeah,
right,
so-
I
so
thought I'd be that cool.
these 4 fail, and they are now just looking at you. You're the greatest thing since the booty they just looted.
I mean,
Take that as you will. Take that as you will.
They clapping them cheeks.
You said 17, I think?
16.
Alright, so
So-
these guys all pass because they roll a 16.
Well, they also like get advantage if they're
I know,
fighting
that's
Speedy.
why.
Oh, okay.
I know.
God damn it. I was
Alright.
hoping that would work.
These 2 are enthralled as well, and they are now your favorite groupies.
Get throwing underwear onto the stage.
Oh my god.
Alright, they all pass. Fail. These 3 are now groupies as well.
Jeez.
And these 2 are your groupies as well.
I am not
Basically,
surprised,
like-
honestly.
It's basically 3/4 of the bar are now your groupies.
Okay, and then with my bonus action, I'm going to use my Mantle of Inspiration on Speedy.
All right.
You get 8 temporary HP, and you can now immediately use your reaction to move up to your speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Well, that's actually really funny because I have a reaction that allows me to do that, but with half of my speed, and when someone ends their turn near me.
Yeah,
So
well,
that's actually very useful.
now you get your full speed, and you have 8 HP.
Oh,
Your temporary HP.
If you would like to run away, you can.
yeah, he might have to use his bow at some point.
It all depends.
No, it depends on how I'm feeling.
So, it's up to you if you want to use that, but you have the 8 temp.
Yeah, I'm taking the temp HP.
But you're not running?
Oh, can I use that now?
You can immediately
She
use
just
your
said
reaction.
immediately.
Oh, sorry. All I heard was use your reaction. Yeah, I guess I'll
Immediately.
move back 30 feet.
See?
I guess I'll run. I guess he'll run up on this chair.
Goblin perching up on the chair like a little gremlin.
Listen, that's his entire thing.
All right, Dientes. What are you up to? Still enjoying the show?
Yeah, he's fairly amused at the show.
All right. These 3 are gonna try to go after the goblin. They kind of lost track of him in the crowd, so only one of them is able to reach him. And he's going to try to stab him.
No, wait, stab me, bitch.
Natural 20.
Oh no. Wait, I
Use
was
that
joking.
ability.
Hold on, no, he was joking.
So he does 11 points of damage.
I'm going to use evasion and cut that down.
All right. So that's 6 points of damage.
Okay. I have 2 temp HP left.
And that ends his turn.
Cool. How many times can you use a reaction? Just once?
If you already used it,
Round.
you used it. If that requires a
Okay.
reaction to trigger it, you can't use it.
Can't use reactions anymore?
Yeah, once you
For-
use your until it becomes
round.
your turn again,
Oh, okay.
you get your reaction back.
Basically just once around.
Yeah, once per turn, you get reaction until it's your turn.
I'm not going to... Okay, cool. Then I can't run away from this boy. That's actually pretty fair.
Oh, it's your turn, Speedy.
Yeah, stabby stab with the rapier.
All right.
Um,
Oh.
6
Oof.
if I hit. Oh no! I am not getting good rolls today.
1, 2.
I know that definitely misses.
Big oof.
I assumed.
And he has a 2 AC.
I am not getting good rolls today. All my luck was used last session.
Got anything else you wanted to do?
I have a bonus action. Oh, cool. I'm gonna jump. Oh, yeah, I can't move. Yeah, I guess I'll.
You can bonus action disengage, bruh.
I know I was going to, but they're literally just gonna come to me anyways, though. I guess there'll be less of them then, though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Keep
So,
him running.
I guess I'll disengage, bonus action disengage, and just hop top. I guess behind. I'm just gonna the bar. Is that possible with disengage, DM?
Well, disengage is an action, is
Bonus
your
action.
bonus action, and then you use your movement to go wherever you want to.
Cool. He's gonna hop up here. Now we
Okay.
can have a full-on bar fight.
Really? That's my stage. Cramping my style.
Sorry, owns the
Me-
entire bar.
Yes, I do.
Don't.
I do.
All right.
Speedy could be doing better.
At this point, Clasile He said you guys have it in hand and that he's not welcome here, so he's just gonna step out of the bar. Oh, Rixton, anything else you want to do?
Are the two that lost him? Are they looking for him, or do they look like they're looking at Lorelai?
Yes, we're still looking for him.
They're still okay. I'm just gonna, under my breath, cast haste on Speedy.
Awesome.
Yes.
Then I'm gonna continue to pretend to sleep.
Okay. Or it's your turn.
Wait, so what did he? Oh, he cast haste on whom?
You boy,
On you.
you're
Oh,
really
cool.
fast now.
I mean, yeah. Cool. I
Read
have
that.
60 speed now. Dang.
Yeah.
And plus 2 AC.
Yeah,
Let me add a temp.
and you get an additional action.
Oh, cool. Oh, I don't mean I want 2 armor class. Get 17 armor class now.
I'm gonna follow our employer.
Didn't do what?
You said he left the bar, right?
Yes.
So I'll follow after them.
Okay. Entes, what are you up to?
I would Speedy be able to hear me from how far I am?
Depends on how loud Lorelai is.
Thing about it is, I
Hmm.
think if anyone could hear anyone, it would be Dientes, honestly.
So he just whistles to Speedy as like a let's go,
Oh yeah, his ears perk up.
like signaling for him to hop on his shoulder. Let's go.
That's valid.
It's like we've caused enough
Lorelai,
destruction.
what are you up
Let's
to?
go.
Okay. I'm going to continue to play and draw attention. I'm trying to. I don't. Yeah, I'm gonna just continue to play and draw attention. Oh, actually, and then I'm also going to cast a spell. On these guys. Oh, I don't have my circle, dude. On these guys, I'm gonna cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
They need to make charisma saving throws. I'm just looking for the guys who are going at Speedy right now. So I'm trying to aim it around there.
And they have
And-
to pass what?
16 charisma saving throw.
Sorry, I'm making you use all these spells. I didn't expect the fight
They-
to
Fail.
go this far.
They. Hold on, I'm trying to see if you get advantage because we're fighting. No? Nope.
Is it single target or you can target multiple people?
Any strong. I can attempt to suppress strong emotions. Here, I'll just. There. Each humanoid in a 20-foot radius sphere centered on a point that you choose must make a charisma saving throw. The creature can choose to fail. You suppress any effect causing the target to be charmed or frightened. I'm going to actually make them indifferent about creatures of my choice that is hostile towards.
Okay.
And so essentially, I'm giving Speedy a minute.
Okay. And it affects these two?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so they failed. So they're no longer paying any attention to Edie, and their focus start to drift towards you, who's doing an incredible performance on top of the bar.
Yep. And I'm just gonna say
You don't know if it's because you're so damn good or if it's because of the fancy new hat that you have that's drawing all their attention.
I mean, I think she figures that it's because she's so damn good. So I'm gonna continue.
All right. So at this point, this guy who's still on your tail, sees you playing in front of him, and is going to try to attack you again.
Oh, he passed.
Well, from what I understand, your targets were these two. I don't know where you centered your 20-foot sphere.
Oh, I would have centered it to get all of them. Sorry, that's what I said.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
I was trying to center it to get all of them.
Fair. Let's try this again. So I'll roll for him as well. No, he fails to. All right. So Lorelei has single-handedly beat this first encounter, guys.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to make you use all your spells.
Yeah, it's fine. It wasn't that bad.
She can't cast Revivify.
I don't
Oh,
have
okay.
access to Revivify.
And access.
Cattell, the bartender, seems really relieved that the guys did not start a bar fight. And I'm sorry, you guys have quilled a bar fight. And once your performance is completed, you get a standing ovation from the entire crowd. And Cattell is going to give you the entire contents of the Lost and Found that she has.
Lovely.
So you can add to your inventory 3 deck of cards, handful of lint, and 2 potions of minor healing.
Okay.
A handful of lint.
Nice.
The other thing is that they are all now considered charmed unless they succeed in a 16 saving throw because of my mantle of whatever the shit.
Yeah.
Mantle of Majesty. Nope. Enthralling performance. Oh, never mind. I don't care enough. Just kidding. I'm rereading this. It's fine. They're not charmed.
Saying, you know, a little gremlin who would love that lint.
Yes, I will. Once I usher everybody out the door before calm emotions fades. I'm going.
Fuck everyone out.
I'm gonna hand
For
Speedy.
that, he also hands you all a drink of ale as thanks for performance and for not starring shit.
Okay.
Well, most of us. Yeah, but Speedy hears Diane to his captain's whistle, and he almost as if nothing happened. He just scuttles his way across the bar onto his captain's shoulders.
All right, so
We've
we
never
are going
seen
to
you move that
play
fast.
with the drunkenness rules, which means that whoever wants to drink some alcohol needs to pass a Constitution saving throw.
Speedy isn't allowed to have alcohol.
Whoever wants to start drinking, roll a Constitution saving throw.
I mean, I was gonna try to usher everybody out the door before calm emotions ended, because the guys would still be hostile towards Speedle.
Totally fair.
Speedy. So I'll be like, okay, yeah, thank you, but no, we're leaving. Okay, bye. So it's up to you
Okay.
guys if you would stay still.
Oh no, I'm out the door.
Yeah, I too have
Or
sauntered
Rixton.
out. I sauntered out.
All right.
Yeah, I saw that beautiful saunter across the screen.
You know,
Kind of
didn't expect
disappointed.
the fight to go that way. I'm disappointed in Speedy, honestly. He's better than this.
I'm
Totally
disappointed in
fair.
the wasted haste.
I'm sorry.
I was looking forward to watching Speedy go off.
I know. Sorry.
I just
Also
made
not
bad
sorry.
rolls. Also, I'm sorry you used all your spells on me.
It honestly isn't a big deal.
All right.
So-
So as you exit the Red Purse Tavern, you guys find Clasile just waiting for you on the street. Well, he starts to say, "Well, I'm sorry we did not find my dice in this fine establishment. We did hit a few more establishments last night. The next one went through is called the Merry Hellhound. It's right across the street, right over there.
Can
Do you mind coming with me?"
can I insight check this man? Because I think he's up to something.
Sure can, with disadvantage.
Okay.
I
Oh,
also would
trash.
have insight checked him because I don't trust this bullshit.
All right.
Anymore.
Zari disadvantage.
Yeah, even Dientes knows something.
I'll take
something's up.
disadvantage. I don't
Go
care.
for it.
That's a 12.
All right, so both
Speedy is
Lorelei and Rixton, you try to see if he's telling the truth or not. You are distracted by his really shiny head that's starting to get red.
I turn
But
around
from
and
what
face
you can
the
tell,
ocean
he's
again.
totally honest.
I think that you should stay outside.
Are you
Because
sure?
I really don't want Speedy to be involved in another bar fight.
All right, that's no problem with me. I mean, if you
I
find the
almost
body,
had
just
him.
return it to me.
Yeah, exactly. You can go along with us and maybe just wait outside or tell us what you know.
It's great. I have no problems with that.
I was going to cut off his scalp for our new friend.
Jesus.
I don't think anyone doubts
Yeah, I
you.
like my scalp.
By the way, what is this man's name again?
Seal.
Seal?
The seal don't feel.
Don't let it show.
So his name is... Wait, DM. His name is Sun Seal or Kun Seal?
Seal.
Seal. Just Seal.
No, Casil.
Oh, Ka Seal. Sorry, you were cutting out.
No.
Hey, Holo,
Okay,
we have a bot in the chat.
Oh.
You have a what?
A bot. I
Uh,
spelt that so freaking wrong. I want you to know.
Oh
Okay, so
God! Want to
quiet,
become?
so-
You guys want to become
Ka
famous?
Seal.
What bot?
He just says,
I want to become
Yeah.
famous.
I was gonna get a set of hair for Grandpa Seal.
All right, so across the street from the Red Purse is a large building of timber, an attached three-story tower used as a suite for more noble patrons. Sign above the door is a three-headed black dog smiling happily down at the entering patrons. Name swinging on the post reads the Merry Hellhound. I'm assuming you're all entering?
I'm gonna
There's
stay
a
out with
hellhound.
Cecile.
Excuse you.
It's totally fair.
I'm gonna command my zombie to stay with them. Pat their back so that they stay with Casil and Rixton, and I'll go inside the bar.
All right.
I'm gonna go inside.
Okay, I guess by proxy, Speedy is also going inside.
I'm going inside. Let's go.
All right. Upon entering the room, you see an open area with tile flooring in a pattern you might see. Okay. That you might see in southern elf kingdoms. Up in the rafter in each corner, you see 4 ceramic jars with red X's marked on them. The back of the room is a bar surrounded on 3 sides by floor-to-ceiling cases holding bottles of various sizes and designs, all filled with brightly colored liquid. The tavern keeper, an overweight minotaur, hands
My gosh.
his back to one of the cases, arms outstretched, braces it. He seems to be deep in concentrations while he's trying to make some mixtures.
Does this bar have patrons in it?
Currently, no.
Okay. I'll lead the walk up to the bar then. And just kind of not say anything and just kind of lean on it, watching him, waiting for him to notice.
All right. So as you move closer to this massive minotaur who has a pork-belly stomach, finishes mixing his drinks, seems satisfied with the results, puts him on counter, and faces you. But you have his attention. Greetings. How can I help you?
That's good, sir. One of our friends, or more somebody who hired us, seems to have misplaced some dice last evening. He may have caused a bit of a ruckus while being slightly intoxicated at your bar. Perhaps you remember him? He might have been wearing this hat.
Oh, that hat is pretty noticeable.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember that hat quite well. Oh, he was pretty intoxicated, but he didn't do anything towards. He was pretty polite, laughing a lot, drinking a lot. His companions was boasting and singing a lot, and then they left on their merry little way.
Do you look around where they were sitting to see if they dropped the dice?
I'm sorry, they dropped dices?
Yes, that is correct.
Certainly.
Oh, I thank you. You're so polite. Where were they sitting?
We're sitting right across the table right over there.
Speedy.
Okay.
Go look.
I guess Speedy starts sniffing out.
While that's happening, the Minotaur is gonna grab his the silver cup that he was mixer in it, pour it in a goblet, and set it on his bookshelf right over here.
Okay.
Wait, did the map change or am I crazy?
You're crazy.
I mean, I changed it like 5 minutes ago, but
It changed to
map
the
change?
first bar, but not the second.
damn it.
Did it put us all
Let
in
me do
there?
that.
Little ribbon.
Yep, it's my fault. Sorry, guys.
No, it's
DM
totally
rules.
fine.
Yeah, that's why
I
I was confused.
appreciated
I was
the
like, when he
super.
said here.
I was digging the descriptions.
All right, so you guys should all be seeing the next bar.
Yes.
Awesome. Here. What are you up to?
Yeah, Speedy's looking for those dice again.
All right, make an investigation check. Disadvantage.
Okay.
With disadvantage. Ah, god damn it.
Jesus, Speedy
Aw.
rolled a 9.
Meow.
So
It was a normal roll and no disadvantage.
Okay, then Speedy rolled a 13.
All right, so you don't see anything. The floors have been swiped clean. There's no dust. There's no stains of alcohol that which you would expect. This seems to be a properly run establishment. You don't see any dices on the floor. No nothing.
and you didn't happen to find anything after they left last evening?
No, not at all. I mean, there's the typical copper or playing card that I pick up every night, but no, there's nothing dice related.
Do I believe him?
Take an insight check.
Oh, it rolled my. Okay, sent.
All right, so you rolled a 13.
Mhm.
All right, so looking at him, he's tough to read. You haven't seen a lot of minotaurs in your life, and they're not really known for facial expressions.
Okay.
But from what you could tell, you have no reason to doubt him.
Okay. Well, I'll put like 3 silver on the thing and just say, if you happen to remember, just let us know. And just like tip him and then turn and saunter out.
Okay, he'll just take up the silver pieces and put them in his pocket and nod at you.
Dope. Okay. No luck here, boys.
Is
All
Closio
right, so
doing
you're all
anything
leaving?
suspicious while we wait?
Still is just waiting outside, just waiting for you guys.
I don't trust this man.
So as you exit the bar, Clesio starts to mention that he could have sworn they were here, but if they're not, I mean, there's a 36% chance they might be in the Bloody Thorn.
How many bars did you visit last night, Closio?
5 or 6.
5 or
What?
6?
Excuse you?
And you are 100% sure
I
that
need a
the
specific
dice are in
number.
one of the bars?
Sorry, you kind of cut off again.
I asked him if he's 100% sure that the dice are in one of the bars.
Well, they weren't with me when I came to, so I'm assuming I dropped it down somewhere.
Speedy looks at Uncle Seal and says, the bar owner said your friends were playing music. Are they as good as Orly?
Well, he plays the lute and the flute. He's not really didn't really play the viol, but yes, he's pretty good at what he does.
Oh, I too play the lute as well as the flute. So maybe when we meet your friend, he and I
Dance
could
battle.
sing.
We have to meet his
Dance battle?
friend.
Yeah, it would be quite a performance.
And where is your friend? Did Flounder not? Wasn't that his name?
I don't know.
His name is Finder.
Finder. Whoops, I
Didn't
wrote
say
that.
Flounder's
Flounder,
my-
I'm just thinking the
Flounder's
Little
my
Mermaid.
fine familiar.
Oh, really? I thought you said his name was Bartholomew.
Oh yeah, I did. He is a flounder.
Bartholomew.
He is a flounder.
Okay,
It's a
okay.
boomer joke.
What?
Boomer joke.
Anyway, I lost my whole train of thought. So where is Finder? Did he not? He's not helping you look for the dice?
I haven't seen him today. I'm sure I'll get back to him eventually, but I was not able to find him. So I just
Why
decided.
don't we find him?
Certainly. I mean, already looking for my dices. I mean, looking for my
Because
friend.
he
would
might
be
know
great as
what
well.
dice is.
I'm wondering that as well.
I'm gonna
I'm
look-
gonna ask you one time. Did you kill Finder?
What? No, I'm not a killer.
And
A
why
charmer,
won't
not a
you let us
killer.
find him?
Not so much a charmer either, I gotta say.
Oh,
Yeah.
now that I don't have my lucky hat. Oh,
Screw your lucky hat. You lost that.
Uh,
Now, where's
really
Finder?
quick, Speedy says, are your dice special? What do they look like?
well, they're made out of bones and they look like regular dices, but they do have impressive magical effects when you roll them.
Do they look like regular dice?
Except for them being made out of bones, yes.
Oof. Okay, I will say that's pretty badass.
That's pretty badass.
I'm gonna look towards the captain and Brixton. I'm gonna pull out one of my bolts and I'll break it in half.
I'm gonna just. What does that obscure
What?
message mean for?
I'm gonna break it in half again.
Alright, moving on. Where's the next bar?
For what are you trying to say, dear?
He's just gonna break it in half again. Why did you ask that?
I'm gonna point to all of us, and then I'm just gonna scatter
We should
the.
split up. I understand.
Oh.
You want
See?
that to
You
kill
know-
him?
You just need to be patient, Rixton.
One thing I always suggest is not splitting the party, but if that's what you think is best.
It would make the search a lot faster.
Alright, but I'm not going
I
with
have no
Cecile
problem
because
with you
he's
splitting up.
sneaky. I'm
Say
going with the
out
group
loud.
that's not with Cecile. I'm saying that out loud so
So, do you-
Cecile can hear me.
I love it.
Oh, we still have to search the Glorious Spite, the Bloody Thorn, the Scuttle Brewery, and the Grand Duchess.
The glorious what?
Duchess?
So, Dientes
Grand
looks at-
Duchess. Sorry. So the Glorious Respite, Bloody Thorn, the Scuttle Brewery, and the Grand Duchess.
Good job on these names, Candle.
The Scuttled Brewery?
Yes.
So,
You trying to make
Dientes looks.
fun of someone's names, aren't you?
What? Yeah, I'm writing them down.
No, I
Rat-
asked if you're trying to make fun of the names.
No, I just wanted
Oh.
to make sure I heard them right.
You're trying to get revenge.
Okay, I'd only do that to you. Candle doesn't make fun of my names.
Okay, so who's going where? I'll go
Make fun
to
of
the Grand
everything else, but not your
Duchess.
names.
True.
I think that we should divide and conquer in two groups.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the Grand Duchess and one other. Who else is going to Grand Duchess and one other with me? Not you, Cecile.
I'll raise my hand.
All right, bringing for anyone else.
Are either of you
Um,
going to be able to talk things out of people?
I can beat things out of people.
That's not how you. I mean, that is one method, but
I'll just,
Listen, if I've learned
That's the
anything,
only
actions
method
speak
that-
louder than words.
I'll just cast the light cantrip on my hand.
Exactly. What Forrest said.
oh god, I don't know which group is going to be more chaotic.
You know which group is going to be more chaotic.
I know.
Yeah.
Four and Rickson end up sleeping at the Grand Duchess.
Just take a nap.
That's all that happens.
Listen, I'm just saying we have two people. Whichever side you choose is fine, but we have a healer on one and two people who have who have decent investigation on either. So I think whichever one you choose will be fine.
Well, I'm trying to. Which one's Cleceal's going with your group? So maybe I should go with this group.
Cecile is not
Okay.
going with the Rixton 4 combo. That's
Yes, that's what I was saying.
I look at him as I say all of these things out loud, by the way.
You're such a dick.
I love him. How old is Rixton?
He's 24, I think. I think that's what I made him. He's that
A 24-year-old grandfather who just doesn't give a fuck anymore.
It doesn't seem like just like an asshole, but I love it.
Okay, he's really good.
All right,
Okay.
so who's going where?
I'm going with Conceal because if he steps out of line, I'm gonna beat him.
Okay.
By proxy, Speedy's going with the captain.
So there's
All
Team
right.
Captain and Team Rixton. I'm on Team Rixton apparently.
All right. So
Unfortunate.
where are
Oh.
you guys heading?
Wow. What
we'll
were you
tackle the
saying?
grand we'll tackle the Grand Duchess and whichever one's closest. Casille, can you tell us which one is closest?
That would be the Bloody Thorn.
Okay, so those are close to each other, so we'll take those.
I guess the captain and Speedy can take the other ones.
I'm
That
gonna
would be the Glorious Respite and the Scuttle Brewery.
have my zombie follow Cecile, so and that's their orders. Just follow them. Pat them on the
Any-
back.
Any last minute information you want to impart to us, Cleceal, before we split up here? Anything that you may have remembered?
No.
Insight check.
This man's a
You can
motherfucker.
inside check with disadvantage.
I'll make
I'd say we roll a disadvantage, guys. Like we know that he's gonna be the main villain.
Oh baby.
What?
With
Disadvantage, Shorty.
Well, that's okay. Oh, it's not great.
I got a 15.
All right. So look, to everyone, he's telling the truth, but to you, he looks to be embarrassed, and he's not providing all the information that he has.
Oh my god, he lost a dice while having sex with someone.
He's probably
I was gonna
He's
say
probably
something,
using it.
but I don't
he
think I
probably
can.
knows where he lost it.
I'm gonna go up and walk to him, just look him directly into the eyes, and just stare him down and squint.
After a few, he seems puzzled. Like, is this giant talking bird staring at him? Then it seems like you're staring inside his soul, and he just looks away.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and shake him off.
What is this about? Strain your companion. What's happening?
Have we seen this behavior from 4 before? Like, would we know what 4 is trying to do?
Probably not.
Wait, how long has Ford been part of the crew?
For a little while.
Dude, I feel like I know what
At
Ford's
this
up
point,
to.
like 2 weeks.
Oh, not that long then.
As always, Shorty and Holo are the dream team.
I was gonna say something, but I guess I wouldn't know what Ford is doing.
I'm just gonna shrug my shoulders, walk towards us.
Speedy says, "For I know that he's bald, but that doesn't mean you can beat him up yet."
I'm just gonna tilt my head in confusion.
Hey,
Alright,
Goblin
we're
culture.
we're beating somebody up.
Goblin culture, the longer your hair is, the more powerful you are.
All right, so we'll go ahead one at a time.
Hey,
Who's
hold on a
going
second.
to the
The
Bloody
captain
Thorn?
is bald.
The captain has no power.
Oh,
All
I
right.
assume the captain had a long beard.
We'll
Yeah,
roll a d2 to
On
see
his
who
head,
goes
he's
first.
bald.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm
All
down with
right.
that.
All right, twos are going first.
Okay, we're going
What does
to.
that mean?
I was just waiting
Team
for
two.
someone to assign it.
Roll another
I
D2
just-
to assign our
I-
D2.
I just roll. I don't assign who's what, so I'm the
Eh,
roller.
Shorty, roll a d20. Whoever gets the highest, Speedy rolled a 15, so whoever rolls highest goes
I'm
first.
really lucky, so I'll always roll higher.
20. I'm just kidding. I cheated.
What?
I got a 5.
All right.
Okay, so
Dientes,
team
Clesio,
captain.
and Speedy. Where are you guys heading?
Don't forget my zombie.
Yeah, the zombie's important.
Zombie who's following Uncle Seal, yeah. We're not going to the bloody whatever or the grand.
Grand.
So are you guys going to the Glorious Respite or Scuttle Brewery?
Let's go to Scuttle. That sounds fun and up Speedy's alley.
All right. So as you enter the brewery, just a second to get to that page. Doop 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 doop. Okay.
Are we supposed to see a new map?
Yes, you are supposed to see a new map.
Sorry, I'm just fucking with you again.
All the hard work that Candle is
All
doing
right,
is
so
like,
the
wow.
Skull Brewery is a low roof warehouse open to in the center of these makeshift islands. Three bronze rings connect the brewery via bronze, wood, and iron pipes. There's a thin wisp of smoke that's escaping the stout chimney at the center of the roof. Looking into the building, you see a dwarven man in a simple brown shirt and leather apron stoking a fire. For a man, it's difficult to tell if he's a man or an elf. With shoulder-length golden hair, brightly colored, and patterned troubadour's clothing, sits above the dwarf and continues to drink. He finishes a bottle, and then a beautiful voice begins to ask the dwarf a series of unrelated questions. The brewmaster sighs and tries to answer them. He spins to your group upon seeing you, and he looks relieved when he sees Clesio. Hey, Clesio, what are you doing here? That was quite a party last night. I'm sorry, guys. Just a second, something came up. I'll be right back.
Yeesh.
So should we take a
I
break
got kinda
now?
was feeling what I felt when I talked to myself for the first time in D&D. It was a DM,
Should
and I
we
was
take
like,
a break?
"What the fuck? Why would I initiate this?"
Let's go on break, guys. When
We do our
15
10-minute
minutes, I'll be
break.
right back.
15 minutes? Okay.
Yeah, I'll do a 10-minute break.
Alright.
Thank-
Well, what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Hurry and up she rises, hurry and up she rises, hurry and up she rises early in the morning. Other men scrubbles live a whole pipe on him, other men scrubbles live a whole pipe on him, in his scrubbles live a whole pipe on him early in the morning. Hurry and up she rises, hurry and up she rises, hurry and up she rises early in the morning. Take him shaking and try and wake him, take him shaking and try and wake him, take him shaking and try and wake him early in the morning. Hurry and up she rises, hurry and up she rises, hurry and up she rises early in the morning. Collabs will with a rusty razor, collabs will with a rusty razor, I was really with a rusty razor early in the morning. Hurry and up she rises, hurry and up she rises, hurry and up she rises early in the morning. what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. For the minutes troubles live a whole pipe on him, for the minutes troubles live a whole pipe on him. In his troubles live a whole pipe on him early in the morning. Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. Shaking and try and wake him, taking, shaking and try and wake him, taking, shaking and try and wake him early in the morning. Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. Collabs will whoever rusty razor, collabs will whoever rusty razor, I was really whoever rusty razor early in the morning. Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. Well, what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. For the minutes troubles live a whole pipe on him, for the minutes troubles live a whole pipe on him. In his troubles live a whole pipe on him early in the morning. Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. Shaking and try and wake him, taking, shaking and try and wake him, taking, shaking and try and wake him early in the morning. Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. Collabs will whoever rusty razor, collabs will whoever rusty razor, I was really whoever rusty razor early in the morning. what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. For the minutes troubles live a whole pipe on him, for the minutes troubles live a whole pipe on him. In his troubles live a whole pipe on him early in the morning. Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. Shaking and try and wake him, take him, shaking and try and wake him, take him, shaking and try and wake him early in the morning. Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. Collabs will a whipper rusty razor, collabs will a whipper rusty razor, I was really whipper rusty razor early in the morning. Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. Well, what shall we do with the drunken sailor? What shall we do with the drunken sailor? Shall we do with the drunken sailor early in the morning? Hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises, hurry and upsy rises early in the morning. For the minutes troubles live a whole pipe on him, for the minutes troubles live a whole pipe on him, in his troubles live a whole pipe on him early in the.
And we're back.
We're back.
Our crew is going from tavern to tavern to find a pair of magical dice for some unknown reason, because I feel bad that they still had out of a guy who really desperately needs either a comb over or a hat. And so we are picking up with Speedy, Dientes, and Cecile, who are now at the Scuttle Brewery. So,
And you want to put more characters on?
yes, please. Oh, that'd be helpful.
Where's the entrance?
Relax.
Entrance
Oh,
is
I
right
don't.
here.
There we go.
What's that squiggly line over here?
That is my patience.
Nice. It is very funny.
Wait. which squiggly line?
One
I just want to
low.
know.
That's my patience. That's great.
That's so funny.
As one person puts down their token and one else.
Hey, hold on a second. Oh, my token's already in there. What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? God.
Yeah. All of them.
Alright, so the brewmaster has seen your party and has welcomed Clasile. So Clasile, what are you doing back? I thought after last night you'd still be nursing a headache.
I love how literally only one bar actually hates this guy.
Well, I seem to have misplaced my pair of dice. You know if I had my dice when I came in here? Your dice? Yes, I do seem to remember throwing your dice in the air while dancing.
What?
You know if I had my dice when I left? To think of it, you were after dancing a while. You seemed to be pretty disappointed and left in a hurry. Did I have my dice with me? Well, I wasn't really paying attention to your dices, but you weren't throwing them in the air anymore. Here, guys. I am having technical problems. Give me 1 sec.
By technical problems, he means that Peanut is totally attacking his stuff right now.
Who's Peanut?
His little
Sorry.
baby kitten! His baby kitten! She's so cute.
You just gotta put little like mittens on the cat so it can't scratch them.
Oh my god. Candle just said, "Stop calling me out." I must be right.
I was really looking forward to you making fun of someone else's names.
Me? I don't think of stuff like that, Holo.
It's just me.
I'm not. Yeah.
It's not my fault you named a bartender DeLorean.
Oh my god.
Or a
Stop.
dog named Bolt. Speaking of men.
We stand DeLorean in this household.
Yeah, leave DeLorean alone.
I have a special section in my notes just for all the names.
Joey, why are you sending me apple cider vinegar and asking me if it's mom?
Read the text in red.
With mother? What?
Mom?
Oh my god.
My mom went for cigarettes, but she never came back.
Oh my god, stop. Okay. So, how was
Alright, I'm
everyone's
sorry,
week?
guys.
Okay.
My cat was attacking my foot. I had to put her in a timeout.
I had to punch her across the room.
No, you don't punt cats.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry, why wouldn't you?
Are you
love
an
a cat?
animal lover, Joey?
What turn this is taken?
Are you kidding me? My dog keeps biting. My dog doesn't bite any other finger but my pinky finger.
You have
Anyways, while they're
anything
talking, I'm assuming we can make it another investigation check.
Sure. Disadvantage.
Yeah, I was just about to ask.
Natural 1.
Yikes.
All right. So as you investigate, the bartender and Clasile are in deep conversation. So you don't really notice you snooping. You notice that it's pretty empty right now. You would have expected it to, since this is a brewery, you would have expected to have a lot more barrels of booze lying around. But it seems like a fresh shipment has been sent recently. That would explain why there's not a lot of barrels lying around, but you do see quite a handful in the corner, and you do see the 3 big barrels are made to store the freshly created booze before they are transposed into smaller barrels for shipment. But you don't see any dice.
I guess you could say no dice.
Ha.
Oh god. Ugh, disgusting.
Oh my god.
Don't
Don't you
encourage it.
judge me.
I hate puns.
I judge
You're being
everybody.
judged.
I hate
You need
puns.
to take 2 D100s.
2D.
Damn.
Well,
All
guys,
right.
it was nice knowing you.
I hope the dice pun was worth it.
The bartender says, "Well,
my
come to think
God.
of it, I had a few patrons seem to be upset. We were dancing on top of my big barrels. They seem to think that you dropped something inside them."
Throwing back.
Maybe your dice fell into one of the barrels. But as to which one, I have no idea.
Only we had someone with locate object.
Hey, little goblin, would you mind going into the barrels and see if you could find them? I'd be very grateful.
What is in the barrels?
At this time they are half empty. They're mostly filled with ale. We test them and we expose them into other barrels to ship them in this morning. They should be half empty by now.
Is this the guy we're helping or the bartender asking this?
The Castile is asking you to do it, and the bartender is explaining what's in the barrels.
Oh, okay. So, and he just looks at his captain for permission.
You just go.
All right. He runs over to the barrels and takes off his shirt because he doesn't want it to turn brown.
He jumps in.
Oh no, he's just going to search in. The only reason he took off his shirt is just in case he has to get it.
Well, they are like significantly big barrels. They're around 9 feet tall.
So literally, they're double his height. So he has no choice but to go in.
Okay.
Just contaminate all that ale.
All right.
Listen, the
Make
bartender seems to be fine with it, apparently.
a Constitution saving throw.
Yikes. Not my strong suit, friends.
Speedy about to be drunk.
Can we say this is to hold my breath rather than to not get drunk because you wouldn't drink it?
Yes, you would.
Sure.
Don't lie.
Roll his
Why would you
gang plus
drink it if
two.
you're trying to investigate? You just run out of oxygen immediately.
All right. So
That's right.
as you take a deep breath of air inside the barrel, you are hit by the fumes of the ale that are surrounding you, and you kind of cough a few times trying to catch your breath properly and get enough oxygen, but you're able to hold your own and not get intoxicated by the fumes alone. Make an investigation.
Sir, you cannot sell any more ale here.
Imagining all that hair.
Damn, a 7.
All right, you investigate thoroughly, and you don't feel any dice
Literally
at
the
the bottom.
one thing I'm good at. Why are we all rolling trash investigations today?
You don't see any dice. You don't feel any dice in the bottom, but you do feel something. Seems kind of spongy.
God.
I guess he pulls it out.
Find a rat.
Oh no.
We're making
That's
a lot of
not good.
assumptions about Speedy right now.
Is it like an
okay.
inflated rat, like it's been there for a while?
Wait, is it dead
No,
or is it alive?
Oh, it's definitely dead. It
Okay.
drowned or it got poisoned. You're not quite sure.
Alcohol
But
poison.
Speedy thought it was alive, so he gets visibly disappointed, just drops it back in before climbing out.
Oh.
All right, there's 2 more
He was
barrels if you
hoping
want
for
to
a
check
pet
them.
rat. What's that?
2 more giant barrels if you want to check them.
I completely thought there was just one. All right, let's get into it.
Make another Constitution saving throw.
Yikes! Right. Oh yes, a nat 20.
All right. You take another breath, and the smell is not as potent, but still pretty strong. It reminds you of Dientes' breath after him having drunk a bit. But yeah, you are used to this, so you do not get drunk from the fumes. Make another investigation check.
Natural 2.
Okay, I got 19. Maybe I should put those expertise in investigation.
All right, as you feel at the bottom of the barrel, you don't find anything.
Okay, I guess we're checking the last one.
All right, the last barrel is actually empty. The other 2 were like a third full to a quarter full, but this one is clearly empty. There doesn't seem to be anything at the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, cool.
So the dwarf is gonna come along and say, "I really need to clean those barrels now that a goblin has got a sponge bath inside them."
I found a dead rat.
Oh, that's I meant to have it there. It's to add flavor. Wonderful bouquet. And he's
Really?
gonna take the rat and just put it in the garbage, and it's never been there.
Yeah, but he runs out and just shakes his head at the captain.
Adds
By the way, this is a terrible business practice. This guy's the worst. And I guess the FTC doesn't exist in this world yet.
It's odd you did not find any dices. Could have. My patron swore they saw the dice fall into one of these barrels.
Did he just make you clean his fucking barrels?
Well, if they're not in barrels, we did transpose a lot of the ale from these barrels into smaller barrels, shipped them out to several taverns in town. Perhaps dice is wound up in one such barrels.
Oh, right, this is a brewery, so that makes a lot of sense.
Well, the only shipment we did this morning was to the Grand Duchess and the Glorious Respite. Beyond that, I'm afraid I can't help you anymore. Well, you have been very helpful. I think we have taken enough of your time. We know where we should go. Hopefully we'll be able to find those dices. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if you guys are into this or not. If you guys are not, we could just end this.
No. I like it.
No, we're just chilling.
Yeah, having
Wait,
fun.
Yeah.
I want to have a turn.
I'm sorry. I just don't know if you guys are feeling it or not.
Yeah,
If you guys want to continue, that's no problem.
I am feeling it,
Alright.
Mr.
let's find the
Krabs.
dice.
We'll go with the other batch. Where Team
I set
Team
everything on
Rexton,
fire.
where are you guys heading?
Whichever one of the 2 on our list we can get to first by asking around, I guess.
I thought we were heading to the Grand Duchess.
And the
Oh.
bloody thorn.
Yeah, we have 2, so I would just ask around to figure out which one's closest and just go to that one first.
Closest to your location would be the Bloody Thorn.
Okay, I don't see why we wouldn't go there first then, right?
Let's go.
I like the Grand Duchess.
All right. So you
can't
make
fit.
your way from the Merry Hellhound to the Bloody Thorn. So, a bit past the Merry Hellhound, past the Kurth Hall, you see several You see several ramshackled shacks, and past them you see the Bloody Thorn, a simple single-story wooden shack with a reinforced wooden door and a low frames in the front. Red symbols are painted over the hearth along the edges of the bar frame. Let's change the maps. Sorry about that.
Handle, you made so many bars and maps. It's so cool.
Indeed.
I'm hype.
Yeah, you're just making Zari look bad now.
What? You know
I
what?
didn't
I'm
want to
kidding,
say it, but
I'm
I'm glad
kidding.
somebody did.
You
Wait,
know,
it's that one guy.
we were thinking it, except Hollow was just brave enough to say it.
It's
Now
Eldor.
I'm sad.
I'm kidding, Zari.
So sad. Even when Zari's not DMing, give her shit about DMing.
All right, so inside a dirt floor are several scattered, roughly hewed wooden tables and benches.
There's a hole in the
All
floor.
along the four walls and ceilings are painted wards and other symbols. Tavern keeper appears to be a young male elf, and he keeps muttering himself as he references a book on a nearby table, brush in hand. He seems to be painting several symbols all across the floor of his tavern.
Do we recognize these symbols?
Make an Arcana check.
All
Oh.
of us are just.
Whoever's checking.
I want to check.
All right.
20 with my +1.
Orla, are you checking?
I'm trying to, but it's just rolling dice on D&D Beyond. Okay. Can I take my D&D Beyond number? It was 19.
No.
I'm just
No.
kidding. I'm kidding.
Place your tokens, guys.
No,
Wherever
you
Oh.
you would be.
Right
Oh,
by
God.
the door?
Oh god.
That means the fight's about to break out, guys.
No, Zari on the other side of the room.
Hold on.
Where's the door?
It's right here.
Like-
Door
to the
would
south.
be right here.
Oh.
Basically, you're going down steps, going up steps to the actual bar.
All right.
So as you,
Joey?
Why is the
Uh,
captain here?
So Rixton and Lorelei, they seem familiar, but you can't quite put
Captain,
in your,
you're not with us.
can't quite put your finger on what these symbols would be for. As your class, you know exactly what it is. These wards is the protection against evil wards.
Okay. I'm gonna go up to them. And
What wards?
no, to the person drawing the words.
Sure.
And I'm gonna point to the words and then to them, and then shrug my shoulders.
He looks at you and says, "What do you want? What are you doing here?"
What do you
Uh,
got?
I'm sitting at this table over here, and I'm gonna scream across. You'll have to forgive him. He can't speak much.
She, her.
They.
It.
I'm a bird. Yeah. Do I know if it's to protect against evil or good?
To protect against evil.
I'm gonna look down that hole.
Okay.
What is there? What is down there?
Hey, you see the open sea.
Oh, what?
Wait, why did I get moved?
What are you guys doing here? This establishment is closed.
I'll make a unlocking gesture. Then point to the door.
Our compatriot here is just wondering why the door was unlocked if the establishment is closed.
This establishment has only opens at 8 o'clock at night. They
Oh.
felt no need to exactly lock the doors.
That is so fair. We are not here to drink or anything. We are simply actually looking for. We were hired to track down something that a friend of ours last evening lost. You would recognize his hat. I'm gonna tip it at him. He may have been extremely intoxicated, but he managed to lose a pair of bone dice.
Oh, the fat guy with the hat? Yeah, I remember him.
Yes, unfortunately.
He conned a lot of people in this dice game, but seemed peaceful enough, so I let him alone.
And did he leave here with the dice?
Well, he won a fair share, and then he took his leave. I'm assuming he had the dices with him.
Okay, DM, did we know what part of the night this bar was in compared to the other ones?
He
Didn't
did mention
ask.
he went to the Bloody Thorn after the Merry Hellhound.
Okay.
I'm gonna point
Okay.
to the hole in the ground.
Yes, what do you want?
They're just curious why there's a hole in the ground.
Well, as you know, the Blood Stained Reef was first established by people who bashed their ships inside the Coral's Reef. A lot of sailors died, and spirits still linger. For some reason, they like my bar most than everyone else. And this, every time they keep damaging my bar. This hole, I'm assuming, is because of them.
Would I know anything about this? Why the spirit would target a particular place?
You could make a history check.
Could. If I was good at history. Which I am. Natural 20.
All right.
Hey.
You are new to the crew, but in preparation of your voyage, you devoured every book you could find about pirates and significant locations of adventure and pirate dens. You have heard of the Blood Stained Reef. You do know that it first came about with several shipwrecks that bashed their hulls on the coral reefs. As to why this particular location is significant, you have no idea.
Shrug my shoulders.
All right, I've answered your questions. Now get out.
Wow.
Yes, thank you. We'll see you around.
Huh?
I'm gonna leave.
Thank you. Why are you upside down, Shorty?
Cause I'm not walking backwards.
Well, apparently I am. Okay, let's go.
Why is Rick's tongue upside down?
Cause I'm not walking backwards.
Wait, what's happening? I turned on my headset.
We're leaving.
Are we killing this guy or?
No, we're
Yeah,
leaving.
you can. He's
And
nothing.
cast fireball as
He's
well.
useless.
All right. So who's next? Dientes?
We popping back over to them?
I don't know. Who's going where now?
I thought we were gonna chat
We're-
for 2 bars.
We're going to the Grand Duchess next.
Yeah.
All right,
we're-
so everyone's
we're
going
going
to
to
Grand
the other
Duchess
one.
or
cool.
separately?
Who would have finished
No.
first?
I think Team Captain was going to the Glorious Respite.
Oh yeah, we just
Okay.
have to go to that one.
All right, then Team Dientes is going to the Glorious Respite. No problem.
Aw. I tried. Oh, this one's cool!
Good job, Candle.
All right.
Oh,
Hell,
shut your
let's
mouth.
I didn't even say anything. I held back.
Look, I found Finder.
Mm.
You found
Okay.
who?
I love how Zari knew what I was. She would say a word.
Okay, so leaving the Skull Brewery, Clecile leads your group to a huge water tower across another of the rickety suspension bridge. The next island, you all see one large building dominates one end of it. This is the Glorious Respite. Wooden building has large glass windows that looks out over the edge of the island into the distant sea. Passing through the red double doors, Clasile leads your party down a velvet-lined hall to the main room. There are large windows, and the stage in front of them are the focal points of the fine tables and chairs. A tiefling female with stark black hair and two small horns is cleaning a window pane with her back to the group. We're closed. Good evening. Gloth, isn't it? My name is Clasile. You may remember me from last night. I remember you. You almost killed one of my star attraction. I had to replace our bard because you threw a peanut in her mouth and she almost choked.
What a very specific thing to do.
I'm sorry, I don't remember this. You know, if I drop my dices in here, dices, I don't know anything about your dices. Why does dice have anything to do with anything? I'm sorry. Maybe I've come across the wrong way. I'm very sorry for whatever damage I've done to your fine establishment. These are my companions. They're here with me. I'm searching for my lucky pair of dices. Would it be okay if my companions investigate the room? Okay, but you will have to buy some beers. I don't serve people who aren't patrons. All right, I guess we'll have to order drinks. I'll pay for your drinks if you want any, Dientes. Speedy.
Can't believe they died.
Oh yeah, Speedy is looking around.
All right.
And Joey is dead, I guess.
At this point, yeah. So, Joey, are you still here?
Joey is muted at the moment. He's here apparently.
It's like I can almost hear him.
Quick stab him. Oh.
Do you want us to pause, Joey? What's happening?
Apparently, I think he just has background noise. Thing.
All right, so
Just assume that Captain wanted to drink.
Oh, Speedy is left at his own devices.
if you can, Joey, make a Constitution saving throw.
Natural. I can smell it.
Okay. This is
Hey.
weak beer, man. You have you drink every night the finest of rum. This is weak beer. It doesn't affect you at all.
Excuse me.
All right. So while you are having a drink, I'm assuming Speedy is going to investigate again.
Yeah.
All right. Roll an investigation check. Disadvantage, please.
Advantage? Cool.
Advantage.
No.
Advantage? Cool.
Okay, 18.
All right. You do not find any dices, but you do find 5 gold coins scattered across the tavern.
He is going to pocket that.
While that's happening, the bard at the center stage is tuning his lute and is starting to practice his performance. And all of a sudden, his lute, one of his lute strings breaks, and in the distance you hear a giant roar.
Excuse me?
So there is a roar, and out in the ocean, a wave can be seen moving towards the island.
What?
It slowly grows in size, and the shell of a dragon turtle appears.
What?
All because this bard's string snapped?
I am going to reveal our bestiary.
Do you guys know what a fucking dragon turtle is?
Holy shit!
Yeah.
Yeah?
I'm
It's like
guessing
the
it's a
fucking
dragon turtle.
It's a fucking like turtle like from Avatar, like those giant ass turtles.
Yikes.
From Avatar.
I revealed a dragon turtle form in our bestiary. If you guys want to take a look at what it
I
looks
really
like.
appreciate how Candle consistently blindsides us with these encounters.
It's a turtle the size of a dragon, Joey. But like even bigger than dragons.
So, alright.
All right,
Alright, I
so
guess it's
the-
gonna be like the same from the Avengers, where literally every pirate in the area is helping us fight this thing.
No, they just got wiped out.
The bard looks really confused for a second and then looks to the party and says, I knew something like this would happen. Ever since this bog witch cursed me, every time I try to play something horrible happens.
Oh, he continues to learn how to play?
You do, man.
I'll try to do something about it, and then he runs out of the tavern and tries to get as close as to the dragon turtle as possible and sees what he can do about it.
Sir, you are a bard. This isn't gonna end well.
Hey, don't hate on bards.
It's
But
gonna
you guys
sit-
are gonna fight a dragon turtle on your own.
Watch me.
Unless
You're gonna
level
fight it.
20.
You're the ones who see it.
You're making a lot of assumptions.
No, I don't want to do it alone. Please don't make
This
me.
thing probably has massive AC.
Joey,
Are
stop.
It's a giant island. How do you miss it?
That's
We're
fair.
going to go with the second team and go to the Grand Duchess.
Hey.
Oh, this one looks
Everything
nice.
is fine.
Everything's fine. No worries.
All right. So.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Sorry.
Oh god.
Okay, so.
Polo
crossing-
has the hiccups. Okay.
okay,
That's
so
okay.
crossing
Just
to
be
the
glad
next-
I don't get the hiccups. They don't stop. Ever. I will hiccup for days.
Crossing the bridge to the next platform, your group arrives to Grand Duchess. It's a grand, half-timbered building with white columns, holding up a wide veranda and porch across the front, and a three-story tower hanging out over the islands. Front door slides open, and inside the dark old panels, smoky lights, sits two groups of pirates: a man at another table, playing the chin of a young woman and occasionally strumming a lute, and five halflings huddled together in a corner.
I would
The
like.
bartender looks up at you and says, "Oi, are there any halflings here?"
In our,
Round to the two of you.
like, in our group?
If that's what you think he's saying, then yes.
I don't respond. I just go sit at this table with my back to him.
I'll walk up to the bar and say, "Why, you have a whole group of halflings over there."
Really? Not again. He stumbles out of his bar and then he goes to an empty table and says, "Shoo, halflings out of here." The halflings that are at a table right over are just giggling in laughter.
God.
The dwarf then goes back behind his counter and says, "Ever since that witch cursed me, I'm unable to see or hear any of the halflings. I don't want
Are
them in
we
my
in the
bar."
fucking Twilight Zone? What is happening?
I love them.
Um,
Well, I could maybe see if they'd be willing to leave, because you definitely didn't just do that, but we are following the tracks of a gentleman who was partying last night and seemed to have misplaced an object. He was wearing this flamboyant hat. See,
The
there was a
fucking
reason
hat.
I wanted the fucking hat.
I remember him. He was partying all night with his buddy Finder at a table over there.
Oh, Finder's over here. Okay. Well, thank you. And I'll tell the group, and then, so Finder's flirting with a girl right now?
Yes, he is. So when you guys are approaching Finder to speak to him, one of the girls spills her drinks, falls on the back of the table, over candles and light herself on fire.
Oh Jesus!
You just hear me
Using
say
his
that's
bardic
tough.
abilities, Andrew
Down.
sings a song that creates a cube of water and puts out the fire. Unfortunately, the woman is now drowning inside a cube of water.
Candle, what is happening right now?
I love
Oh.
it. I'm going to reach inside the cube of water and pull her out.
Okay. Make a strength. Make
Oh God,
a strength check.
I can't see it. Hold on.
6.
Oh.
Roll a
Yike.
6. Unfortunately, your puny barred arms are not strong enough to pull somebody out of the cube of water.
Find her. It's probably not a good idea to have her in that cube of water for much longer.
I agree. Let me dispel it. So he dispels the cube of water, and now the entire cube of water just splashes down the floor. I need you all to make a strength saving throw.
Oh
Or
God.
dexterity saving throw. Whatever you want.
Oh, I
Oh.
want Dex.
Well,
Ooh,
Okay.
nice
Four is
score.
fucking
Nice.
ripped.
Ooh, sorry. I don't know why I rolled twice.
All right, so 4, you see this coming a mile away, and you just jump over the wave that comes cascading. You jump a whole 2 feet above the wave. Unfortunately, 4 and Lorelai, you guys weren't strong enough to either brace yourself or dexterous enough to dodge, and you fall prone on your ass.
That's okay.
You are now both in a puddle. Oh, I'm terribly sorry for this. Let me help you up. And he fully ignores Rixton and helps Lorelai up.
I'll go help Rickson out.
Buddy,
As-
this is not a game you want to play.
As he's
Brixton
doing it,
refuses to get up.
he's gonna sit on his ass.
You can hear his silent sighs.
As
As he does this, I'm going to like do the whole look up at him from under my eyelashes, all sultry, like I'm playing this whole thing up.
Are we about
Hey.
to have a battle of subduction?
Make a charisma roll, because I don't know what else to... it's
I
not
mean-
natural
persuasion,
one.
so we'll just roll
Zari's like
charisma.
makeup is
Roll for
running and-
charisma for flirting.
plus 5
Yes.
plus 1. What?
I don't know what the frick that is. What's happening with my
Oh,
thing?
18 or 19, that's more than enough. Oh,
It would be
Andrew-
only 18. I don't. Why do I have a +1 bonus to everything right now? What's happening? It's not
They
that
probably
my
gave you
character
jack
sheet.
of all trades.
Oh,
So you do, yeah, you do have.
yeah, you're very right. Good job, Shorty. 19. Yep.
I do this.
Fine. Shorty
Finder
know about
only has
bards.
eyes on you. The poor woman who was nearly drowned and now is on her ass is crying. And the
Aw.
other woman is just looking at Finder in disgust. Picks up her friend and they both leave.
That makes me depressed. I would have flirted with the girl too. Uh, anyway, so she's going to like when she gets up, like fake a stumble into him and like look up at him. She's playing it up, and she's just gonna say, "Oh, thank you so much."
Oh, you are quite welcome, little lady. How can I help?
You see, I'm sure you recognize the hat that I pinched off your friend.
Oh, that looks like my friend's Callissi's hat.
I think it
Can you
looks much
lose it
better.
again?
No, I just think it looks much better on me. What do you think?
He... Be fair, he looks really ugly without the hat, but you look really pretty with the hat indeed.
Mm-hmm. You see, your friend employed myself and my friends here to hunt down his dice that he lost last night during your evening of partying.
Oh yes,
Would
it's
you-
Tamura Eyes. Yes, I know these dice quite well.
Do you happen to know where they are?
Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
Well,
For me.
what do you want to be in it for you?
Well, you all seem like to be interesting fellows. How about this? How about you each tell me a story? And if these are good stories, they have to be true, mind you. I'll tell you everything I know.
Okay,
Uh,
Boomer.
After he says that, you hear Rickson while he stares at the ceiling yell, "I'm gonna fucking kill this guy."
Princeton is not having a good time.
Poor boy.
So Finder is going to laugh at that and says, "All right, you and Rixton, tell me your story. I need you to roll a d4, Rixton."
Natural one. Damn.
No, suck it, Hollow.
All right. Tell me a story of your greatest battle.
There was once this white male bard I met in a bar.
Oh my god.
He thought he was quite charming and he kept talking to me. I was not having a good day, so I challenged him to a duel. Long story short, I strung him up by his neck.
This story does not seem true to me.
How about I tell you a story, and I
Hold on. It's my story, and it's not that it's not true so much as a fortune.
Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
Princeton's not here for any of this.
I'm going to put my hand out to Rixton and glare at him for a hot second, and
He
then
does
look
not
back.
pay any attention to you whatsoever.
And then I'm gonna turn back to Finder and just say, "How about we forgo my friend's stories, and I do you one better, and I'll sing you a lovely ballad that is definitely true."
All right. Roll a d4.
Oh, okay, okay.
One. Yes.
Oh god.
Nice. Good call, Hollow.
All
No.
right. Tell you what, if you sing me a ballad of love, I'll take that as payment.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'm going to pull out my lute. I'm going to mimic him. And start to sing this beautiful story about a siren who fell in love with a bard who was shipwrecked on her reef. And how she learned different songs from him and learned how to play and learned of a lovely college that he went to learn. And she wanted to perform music just like that, not just enticing with her voice. However, their love was not to be, and the elders in her community drowned him. Like they do with all of those who are shipwrecked, because sirens are never to be found. It's very melancholy and beautiful and has lots of super crunchy dissonant chords in it.
Crunchy.
That's a thing.
All right.
There's
Make
the thing.
a performance check with advantage because it was so awesome of a story.
Oh, thank you.
Can I give her disadvantage?
Why?
No, I'm
Yeah.
just kidding.
I would also like to give her disadvantage
Super
if that's an
disadvantage.
option.
You bitches, no!
I'm kidding.
22.
All right.
Wait, you said
Finder-
performance, right? Okay.
So Finder looks at you up and down and puts a tear at the corner of his eye. Doomed Love, Magic Tale. It's a classic, but it's a classic for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
That was fantastic. Do you mind if I use this ballad for future performances?
Why do you think I transposed it to your instrument?
Thank you very much.
No, I think you owe us to tell us what happened to the dice.
Oh, I sure
Yes.
do. We went to the Scuttle Brewery and we danced the night away. I don't know exactly what came after the night, but in a strange twist of fate, when I ordered an ale from here, the ale had dices in it. You're welcome to have them if you want them.
your compatriots' bone dice happen to be in the ale here?
They've always been incredibly lucky. I don't know exactly how they came into my ale, but if you want them, take them.
Insight
Can
check.
I insight check this bitch?
Sorry.
I love these guys.
So, Rixton, you are still pissed off about him asking you to tell a story.
Is Rickson still
Your
on the
mind
floor?
is not into this at all. Just want this guy dead, and you have no time for his bullshit.
Now I'm laying on the ground looking at the ceiling, contemplating.
Brixton
Playing
needs a
up-
vacation.
I love him.
Lorelai and 4, you look at him, and he seems as perplexed as you are, but he seems to be telling the truth. He doesn't know how they came into his ale, but he's willing to give you the dice.
Okay. Do these look to be the dice of description?
They are made out of bone.
Okay. Well, I guess I take. No, I'll. Do you want to give these to your friend yourself, or shall I take them to him?
You could. I'm here enjoying a fine piece of ale, and some fine piece of ass. He looks around him and sees his 2 friend are no longer with him, and he seems disappointed.
I mean,
I don't
you
like
did
this
drown
guy
one of them.
anymore. Yeah, he did. I'll just take them then. We'll
Alright.
meet up with the rest of our group.
I feel that your story requires payment much more than a simple pair of dice. How about one of my instruments? I have a lute and a flute that you might enjoy. They are both magical. Could take which one you want.
What? She plays both. I don't know. Would
I
you know
got
which
you.
one's better?
I'll roll a d2.
No, Shorty, no.
Take number 1.
I didn't assign numbers.
Pick number 2.
I'll take the loot. I'll take the loot.
You chose wrong, Zari.
Alright.
That one's cursed.
Oh my god,
I
stop.
told
now
you to
have the
take number
cursed
1.
Lute.
Now you're
You
tone
have
deaf.
an instrument of the bard lute.
Wow!
Now Zari's tone deaf.
Stop. Thank you. I say to him. And then I will bow. And then
All right.
try to I like poke Rixton with my toe.
He
You
gives
ready
a
to-
glare.
You ready to go now?
Don't talk to me. And he slowly stands up, like really slow. Like you're waiting on him to stand up.
Brixton needs a
Alright.
vacation.
Okay, let's go now.
As you leave the bar, you hear a roar in the distance. You both see this giant dragon turtle.
I go back in the bar and lay down
now
again.
it seems to have been joined by another creature, and
No!
it's
Handle,
as
can you
big
relax?
as this turtle, and it seems to have a lot of tentacles spewing back and forth. It appears that it's now fighting a kraken.
God.
Roll the
That's pretty
dice, see what
rad.
happens.
I don't like that.
Look at this ugly boy.
I love him. Don't hate on my baby.
The Kraken?
Yes.
Say that
I've
when he's
adopted him.
killing you.
Looks like he calls corporate.
So as you all gather across, trying to get as best view possible of these 2 giant creatures battling each other, Godzilla and Mothra style, you find this bard who's just crying and says, "No, this is not what I wanted. I just wanted to get this dragon turtle get out of here."
Oh, this poor baby.
What is with everyone cursed here?
Clecile looks at you both and looks at you all and says, "Did anyone find my dice here?"
I'll hold them up and just like kind of shake them at him.
Found them. That's great. Give them a whirl.
Pardon?
Give them a whirl. See if you can summon something that would help.
I really don't think that's a good decision.
It's entirely
Well-
up to you.
If Rixton says it's not a good decision, then therefore it must be a great decision.
There's a 50-50 chance whatever you summon is not helpful.
Is this true?
Well, nothing that you can summon is inherently bad, but depending on your role, they might not be useful. That's correct.
I quite enjoy how Rickson has like the opposite energy of Elman.
Okay, I guess I'll roll them. Let's go. What do I
All
do?
right.
Roll
Roll
2d6.
2d6s.
I'm so nervous.
Don't kill the party, Zari.
9.
You killed us all.
All right. All right. So a brilliant white unicorn appears,
What?
and it allows you to pet it or mount it.
I, mm. Mm.
You
I'm
have
so
to-
I'll
glad
pet
you
it?
summoned a unicorn.
Shut up. I'll pet it. Do I have? I don't.
All right.
Actually, in the D&D lore, unicorns normally pick their rider, so maybe you'll get a unicorn.
You are now blessed, Orlai.
Okay, what does that mean?
You have advantage on your next roll.
Oh, dope.
Somebody else rolled a dice. I don't think a unicorn is going to be quite useful against these two titanic creatures.
If no one else wants to roll the dice, I will say you guys do know a tiny harbinger of chaos.
Question:
The captain
is there
said
any way
he
we know
rolled.
what the dice?
5, another d6, please, Joey.
Wait, is he here?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he is.
He's listening.
He just
I
has
didn't know we
chaos
were-
going on.
The thing about it is, I didn't know we were all here.
Oh, yeah,
Zari's
we all
here,
met up.
Rosario.
All
Would
right.
have said Speedy would have tried to give the unicorn an apple.
Oh,
Should've-
baby.
Sorry, what did you say?
I said Speedy would have tried to give the unicorn an apple.
Nice. You are also blessed.
Aw.
All
By a
right.
unicorn?
So the antes
Uh,
rolled a 5 and a 1. So the dice tremble, and right above it, 2 stone gargoyles appear and start are just waiting there for orders.
Oh my god.
Attack each other.
That's the
You
match
can't
in the
talk.
air, in the sky.
I'm assuming they're waiting for Joey's orders, not mine.
The
The
turtle
dragon turtle?
All right. 2 gargoyles immediately go after the dragon turtle, and they try to kill it with claws.
Really
and
quick,
fangs.
Speedy talks to the unicorn. He says, unicorn, do you need a new friend?
The unicorn just looks at you oddly and just stops on the feet with one of his hooves. Looks away.
Okay, so am I correct in assuming that this is a pure of heart type of lore thing?
Sure, we'll go with that, and him not being a total jackass and just ignoring you.
Well, the thing about it is, in D&D lore, unicorns normally pick a female harbinger to ride them, but she has to be like pure of heart.
I
Oh
stab the
god,
unicorn
not me then.
And force
Great,
it
man.
to obey
All
me.
right. Well, these 2 gargoyles will certainly help, but we need something more powerful. Can anybody else roll?
Listen, your boy's jumping up and he's gonna yeet those dice.
All right, roll those
God.
dice.
Okay, let's roll 2d6, boys, not 2d100.
2 6s. Hey, pretty close.
6 on
That's
5.
pretty good. 6 and 5. which is
He
much
throws
better.
them away from him because he's dumb, but he's not that dumb.
All right. I will need you all to roll a charisma check. Charisma
A
saving
check?
throw.
Oh. Ooh.
Saving throw?
Yes.
A natural 1.
Awesome.
Oh no.
Hey, Speedy got a 17.
Hey.
All right. So what happens is the Dice fall on the ground, and you see a 5 and 6, and they seem to vibrate. And after a moment, nothing happens until you all see that you're starting to float. You float 5 feet, 10 feet, 15 feet, and for some reason, you think this is the most hilarious thing ever, and you guys cannot stop laughing.
This
After
is
about-
wild. This episode has been wild.
After about a minute, everybody floats down and the laughter dies, except for 4, who just cacaws his way up in the sky.
Oh
Need
God,
you to
poor
roll
baby.
another charisma saving throw for. Alright, you get a dexterity saving throw as well.
Oof.
Alright, so you keep going in the air 20 feet, 25 feet, 30 feet. It's the funniest thing ever. At 30 feet, you plateau and laughter dies down. You can suddenly think clearly, and the spell ends and you fall to the ground. However, you're able to maneuver your wings in such a way that you're able to flap your way down. Just enough so you don't break anything when you fall down.
I take
Well,
any damage.
that was definitely not useful.
How you rolled the dice?
Hey,
Have
okay.
lucky roll the dice.
I'm always willing to roll a chance. He is going to roll 4 and a 5.
Another unicorn.
Oh.
Okay.
So all players grow beards. They feel like they're super old. All of you guys feel like you've aged 20 days. 20
What
years.
is happening?
Wait, how long?
I
You
lay back
all
down.
feel
I'm
like
over.
you've aged 20 years, and we all grow beards.
Guys,
Wait.
goblins only live for 80 years. So
Oh,
basically, Speedy looks like a middle-aged goblin.
Laying on the ground, I say, Lola, you look much worse in a beard.
On the plus side, it matches your hat.
Speedy stands up straighter and looks down and just says, "Oh my goodness, look at the clothes I'm wearing. These are atrocious."
Question: the beard grows in her natural hair color, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Her beard is turquoise.
Awesome. So I need
Speedy
you all
is
to roll a
instant.
d6. D6s.
Speedy is instantly more mature. You rolled a 3.
Alright, so these numbers is the amount of days that the spell lasts.
No.
Tragic. What happens if I
my
try to
God.
cut the beard off? Does it just grow back?
Oh, it won't grow back, but you still feel like crap. Like you're
I still
20
feel
years
old.
older.
All right, I'm gonna cut my beard off while I lay on the ground.
Alright. So for you, it lasts 6 days, Dientes. Anybody else wants to roll?
Okay, so goblins die after 80 years. So basically, I'm a fourth through his life.
Oh.
Yikes.
You would like
That's not-
30 years old? Equivalent?
So in
maybe
human years,
25?
I'd be 30. Yeah, so he's in his mid-30s at this point.
I'll make my zombie roll.
Sure.
Luck, don't fail me now. 7.
Alright. Or zombie starts to grow a beard. But after halfway through, it stops growing and patches of skin falls off as well as his beard. And your zombie just desiccates and becomes a skeleton.
Oh no, zombie died.
Oh, no, it's,
And
first of all, it was already dead, and second of all, he controls the skeleton.
Yes, the skeleton just kind of shrugs.
Exactly. It doesn't even notice what happened. It follows your orders.
I guess I'll pick it up and I'll try rolling it.
All right.
Different.
No, Lorelai,
Oh,
I
two
don't think
natural
that I need
ones.
you. No, Lorelai, I don't think I need you looking over my money anymore.
All right. got Snake Eyes.
I'll hand the money back, I guess. So you have 30 gold back.
Oh, I like how no one is talking about the fact that Speedy clearly doesn't act like a child anymore. They're just like, all right, this is normal.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
since you have Snake Eyes, you have the Wish spell.
Oh.
Oh no!
Oh God.
I mean, yes, that's probably
he-
good.
Can you do the wish spell without being able to speak?
I don't know.
What's it-
I'm
where does it come
assuming
from?
he can do
Wish
he can
really
communicate
hard.
whatever he wants, and it's his intent that's taken into account.
None of the wish spell. The only component is verbal.
I mean, you
How-
can mimic other people's voices.
Yeah, I would assume you cast other verbal spells, don't you?
I do.
Yeah, I'd say it's fine. It's magic, whatever. I mean,
I mean, the thing about it
Are you-
is, I would assume for no sign language, because I think that would count.
No, they don't know sign language.
Then
would
what's
think
the point of
any-
So
being
he rolled the most powerful spell ever, and he can't even use it. Is that what's happening?
Yes.
he cast.
That's
Verbal.
my ruling.
She casts other verbal spells all the time.
I think that's a fair point.
So she can talk.
Yeah, she can mimic.
What's that,
I
her?
assume I was
thought
just
Flo
doing-
was a guy.
No,
No,
forest
forest.
girl.
Okay. Yeah, fair.
I was assuming I was doing like incomprehensible mutters when I did verbal components.
Well, whatever you
that's
want to choose. To be honest, as a DM, you can either, for sake of story, not do it because it's hilarious as hell.
And honestly,
Or
I'm
you could
very
do
into
your
the
wish
roll
spell.
pool for this one. Honestly, I want to see what Four's gonna wish for.
Yeah, me too. As a DM, do whatever you want, man. If you don't want to do a wish spell, I'll just assume.
I'm
that
sorry,
you
this
can't
spell is just
talk.
really long and I'm reading all of it. Yeah, I could do.
That's fair.
Sit down on next to the ground, next to Rixton on the ground, and ask if he'll take my beard off next.
No,
Please, please,
get away.
please,
No,
pretty please.
no.
She's pouting.
I roll over.
I'll start poking him.
Oh, Rixton, if you're tired, I can just take you back to the ship. I know you're 20 years older now, so.
I would love to go back to the ship, Speedy. Can you please take me back?
If we get back, do you want to just go play some blackjack?
Yes, can we poker, whatever. It all sounds so much better than whatever the hell is going on here.
Rixton needs some vacation.
At this point, a crowd is starting to gather, looking at the fest between a kraken, dragon turtle, and 2 gargoyles.
2 gargoyles.
Okay.
For some reason, a unicorn that's looking a
Just
bit skittish
chilling.
now because there's a lot of people around.
Are we just waiting for Four
Yeah.
to make
Yep.
her way?
Sorry. Now I've read this stuff.
That's no problem. I know that you said it was a long one, so I was just wondering.
Yeah, it's long.
I'm not surprised.
If you want, you could whisper it to me, or if you wanted to say it out
Oh,
loud, you can do
I'm
that too.
definitely not doing that right now.
Four just wishes for more zombies.
Oh my god. Swimming zombie army.
Okay. So, you see, or just mumble something. He
Gee.
You hear some odd squawks, but nothing intelligible. After a while, once he's done, you see a beam of light just like the ray of sunshine just envelop 4, cascading in his glow, and the sunshine just suddenly stops. And afterwards, time seems to stand still, and then all of a sudden, a giant wave cascades across the dragon turtle, seems to completely unfaze him, but sweeps away the kraken away and out of sight into the sea. Giant turtle seems to be completely at peace and just looks back and stares into 4. However, there's still 2 gargoyles pecking, doing their best that they can against this dragon turtle.
Like the turtle destroy them.
All right, the dragon turtle looks at the 2 gargoyles, slaps one across its whole body. Gargoyle goes into a tailspin right into the sea, and dragon turtle simply chomps on the other one.
Oh my god, did you wish for control over the giant turtle?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Or it is too OP now?
Just a little bit.
I don't know what you did. Callisto is looking at 4 and says, "I'm not sure exactly what you wished for, but whatever it was effective. Thank you very much."
Good job, 4.
Nod my head.
And I have my dice back, please.
No.
What is the boon that you are going
Yes.
to grant us?
Did they crumble into dust after that happened?
I do not. You can only use them once per day.
Let's see that balloon that you were gonna give us first, and then
Well, I have some magical chalk that I was going to give you all. Each chalk has different properties and can create different things that might be helpful in your journeys.
I think it would be best if we had specifics. Accepting a prize blind isn't very smart.
Well, they mostly create spells or items for help you out on your adventures. For example, this orange chalk can turn 1 foot of material into wood, or rock, or iron, or loose earth. This white chalk can stabilize any wounded creature, or give you a bonus for things you try to do. They each have their own special properties.
Really quick, Speedy looks at the captain and gestures to the dice and the chalk, essentially asking, want me just to take both?
Do I see the
So-
gesture?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, I should say he is trying to be stealthy so this guy doesn't see, so let me roll a stealth check.
Yeah. Health versus perception.
I didn't see it.
Roll the 25.
Jesus.
All right. Speedy is so invisible that Dientes himself can barely see what he's doing.
And so Dientes just pulls out out of his pocket 3 gold coins and just shows them to Speedy, and he just nods his head.
Oh my god.
He's like, that's not really my thing anymore, but I'll take them anyways. By the way, I'm going completely into this whole mature Speedy thing. It's really funny. Anyways, it's fun playing a character that isn't that this character as not a crackhead. Can I just sneak up behind him and take the Oh wait, they're in his hands currently, right?
They're in a bag in his hands, yes.
Okay, he's
The
actually
chalk or the
holding them.
dice?
Chalk.
The dice are with 4. The chalk are with Kaisil.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming a sleight of hand check while it's in his hand is a lot harder, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, I would probably wait for an opening, I guess. I guess I'll ready in action to try to take it once it's not in his hand anymore.
This
Okay.
chalk sounds like a lovely boon.
They're quite handy. Have multiple use.
And you'll give us a list of everything that they do, so we're not as thrown off as we were with the dice, although that was fun.
Of course, that's no problem.
Okay. Well, then I'll look at the captain and be like,
He's just looking at Lorelai like, hmm?
let's take the chalk.
He's just like, yes. Yes, let's take the chalk.
I'll hold my hand out.
All right. He is going to hold his hand up as well. Being at 4.
Speedy.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Speedy, aren't you gonna grab?
He's handing it over. The thing about it is, he's handing it over to us, so it would literally just be easier to just take the dice.
I have the dice.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Are you gonna take the
Okay,
chalk?
so really quick, what's the situation right now? Like he's just handing it over to Lorelai?
No, he's
No,
waiting
he's,
for us to have the
he has
dice.
he's waiting for the dice from 4.
Okay, cool. I put. I was gonna say, I have a pair. Anything I can do. Is the bag still in his hand?
Yes, it is.
I would like to make. This is gonna be crazy. All right.
Switches him.
Yeah, the thing about it is, I was gonna say I should just switch the bags very quickly. I would go about that. The thing about it is, if I take it, he's just gonna notice that it's gone. So, this isn't like old Speedy. This is 20 years of experience, Speedy, and I don't
We
think
don't
he
get
would
20
take it
years
if
of
this.
experience. You're just 20 years older.
You just
Yeah.
have
So, like I
20
said, 20
older.
years of experience.
Well,
Anyways,
not really,
no.
because you didn't have the experience.
You don't have any experience. You're just the same. You look older.
But with age comes
Okay.
wisdom.
Not
I was
really.
about to say, if he's
Not when-
essentially in his mid-30s,
Yes,
what would make
but-
him act the exact same?
You didn't.
No, he
yeah, you-
feels like he's in his mid-30s, but his brain and experience has not changed at all.
So you guys just let me look like a dumbass and do this entire roleplay thing.
Yeah.
I
Fine,
still
sure.
liked it.
I still liked it, but
Yeah, I liked it too, man.
They're just hating.
wanna
Don't
keep-
let them
No,
hate.
I'm not.
Yeah, that.
Yes,
that's what
haters.
Zar does.
Okay, so
Zari
honestly,
hates, especially
we
behind
let
the
it go
scenes.
because it was so cool. But if you want to keep doing it just for role playing, go for it, man. Don't stop
Yeah.
you.
1 second.
wow, you made him cry.
No,
Yeah.
You go.
Core.
Hashtag Zar's a hater.
oh my gosh, stop.
To be fair, sorry, I defended you. Makes you feel-
Thank you, Hollow.
So as you are waiting on a standstill, the unicorn just finishes.
Anyways, like I was saying, I honestly don't know the proper way to go about this.
Do what your gut says. Do it.
God says
Do-
to take the
Do
chocolate.
what your
they're,
20
Then
years
they're-
of
take it.
experience tells you.
Take it.
but they're literally in his hand.
Take it.
Why would I
Kill
take it if it's literally in his
Kill
hand?
him.
Finish him.
Kill it.
Yeah, I killed this old man.
I know.
I
You know
honestly
what,
don't
why
know
don't
what
we-
to do now.
That's a good
The
point. Why
dragon
don't we
turtles
just
is
kill him?
just swallowing him whole.
That's also fair. Yeah, I guess I'll make a sleight of hand to try to replace the bag of chalk quickly,
What?
and make it look convincing.
You're replacing with.
Probably another satchel he
Bird.
has.
Okay.
Statue.
Only satchel you have is the one with the gold teeth.
Oh no.
Oh, actually, I think that's a completely fair trade.
Yeah, but what, Speedy?
Would Speedy, with his
I don't know,
crackhead
apparent-
mind and
apparent-
his mature body?
Listen, I don't know. I thought he was like the actual age of a 30-year-old, but apparently it just makes you feel older.
Well, just say it's a
Oh.
placebo effect, and he thinks he's wiser.
It could be a placebo effect.
It's fine, whatever. He'll just give the teeth over for the chalk.
All right, do a sleight of hand check.
Did you roll?
Sleight of hand check.
Thanks.
Oof.
Guys, I cannot wait until I level up.
You already level up ahead of us.
First of
Yeah,
all,
that's
that
also
is
true.
that is not correct. You are all a higher level than me. Secondly,
No, we're not. You're one level ahead of us.
wait, we are.
You
Yeah.
are.
I could have swore you guys were all higher levels than me.
We are higher level than you.
What, we are?
Yes. All have different levels, dude.
Oh. I didn't know that.
No.
I can't believe
Alright.
you made Zarya a level 1 character.
Sure.
All right, so Speedy. While Four is looking intently, I'm sorry, while Clesiel is looking intently at Four, waiting for him to give him the dice, you come next to him and you pull on his satchel and try to swap it with the one that you have. You are successful, however, notices the switch and looks down at you and looks confused and irritated and angry.
Well, I literally just jumped into the shadows.
So he did it. He did it successfully.
You
took
did it.
I literally just
Yeah.
backflip
Swapped
into
it,
the
but you was
shadows.
found out.
I'm gonna have my zombie tackle.
We're
guy?
just gonna kill this guy now.
Gonna
So
tackle him.
we don't have to do all that. We can literally just leave.
I could, but
Then I'm gonna
You
throw
have
the
to-
dice into the dragon's
oh,
mouth.
death.
Dragon is roughly 450 feet away from you guys.
I'm gonna tell him to come closer then.
I mean, my guy, we can just keep the dice. The thing about it is, out of everyone in this crew, I trust Four with them the most.
Oh my god, that's terrible. Although now I think of it, that's fair.
I don't know. I feel like I'd probably trust Rixton more. He'd just hold them.
The thing about it is, Brixton would also try to use them to get out of every situation. Anyways, now the zombie has him tackled, I guess.
Yeah. And then
Speedy
I'll start
just
running away.
holds a thumbs up.
I'm assuming that's.
Make
what it is.
an attack roll for your zombie.
I don't want to attack him. Just tackle him. Like grapple him.
Well, it's tackle
Yeah.
is an attack.
18 plus. I don't know what zombies.
Okay, well you
let's
definitely are able to tackle him.
Yeah.
So while Clesiel is looking angrily at the goblin who tries to vanish in shadows inside the crowd, he gets tackled by a skeleton. The skeleton doesn't weigh much, it doesn't have a lot of meat to it anymore, but it's strong as fuck and it pins him down to the ground.
It's all that calcium.
Yeah. Speedy's run into the ship.
I'm running too.
Everyone, we got. Oh wait, I just realized our ship's gonna take a day to fix.
Boy,
gonna-
you got tackled.
I'm gonna signal my dragon to follow.
Okay. So the group of spectators that just gather are shocked. A skeleton tackling Clesiel. They don't exactly like Clesiel. Most of them still remember their night at the Red Purse, but they definitely do not like the undead. As a mob, they gather around the skeleton and they just start kicking him and bashing him, whatever makeshift weapons they have.
Yeah, dude,
they
fucking
are able
fight
to
this skeleton.
They are able to completely disintegrate the skeleton with their kicks and bashes, but they also injure Clesiel and knock him out
Okay.
in the process.
I was gonna say it'd probably take a while.
Anyways, let's run, guys.
Okay, bye.
You Roadrunner out of there and back to your ship.
Yes.
Hopefully, the dragon
Alright.
turtle waiting for him.
At that time, it's around 7 p.m. The large turtle dragon has followed for around and is now just waiting passively, like 200 feet away from the ship. You do see a lot of onlookers, mostly the laborers that were working on your ship, just looking at the dragon turtle in awe and shock, and they are clearly afraid of it. After 10 minutes of the dragon turtle just standing there, just swimming peacefully, they resume work on their ship. On your ship.
It's just vibing.
How long do you have control over this thing?
Just look to Lorelei and I just shrug my shoulders.
You pick a name for it.
Yeah, I did. Actually, you want to hear it? It's
Caw!
Alright, COD is.
Hey, what?
Oh my god. Holo, what did you name it?
I didn't name it.
Oh,
Just said
okay.
you. I was gonna call it Dragon Turtle. That's what it is. You can't name that kind of beast.
Okay, that's fair. Fred.
Does anyone have any spells to speak to it and ask it its name?
Oh!
Oh,
I have animal friendship.
I can
now.
convey simple ideas to it.
Also, 4 looks significantly smaller now.
Why?
They are very small.
How small is very small?
Like, not height wise, just width. Like, they're like skeleton like now. Pretty
Oh my
much.
god, they made a wish to be skinnier.
Baby.
Like a Bobby.
Should
All
we
right.
be concerned about this dragon turtle, or are we okay with this?
Just give them a thumbs up.
No,
think we're
you know
do-
what I want to do? Captain, I think I want to be an artist.
An artist.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be that guy for the next couple of days.
So
I just feel like the current state of art right now is so dry and common.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, this is what you guys have to deal with for the next 3 days.
No.
Pompous hipster.
Listen, you told me he was in his mid-30s, so he's having a midlife crisis.
Midlife crisis.
All right, I think we're gonna end the session here, guys.
Perfect.
Alrighty.
I went a bit crazier than I expected in a few places, but yeah.
It was.
I loved it.
This was fun.
Yeah, that one was interesting.
I thought I died, and I rolled 2 ones.
Alright.
Actually, I was hoping that somebody would roll double ones. I know the odds were against me, but yeah, I'm pretty happy that you rolled Snake Eyes.
What was the other what were the other exciting, notable ones?
We still have the dice.
Check that out.
Oh, we still have the dice. Shit. Okay.
Roll
Like,
Do
I
you
knew
guys
that,
want
but
to
I didn't
know, or do you
register.
guys want to leave?
No,
it?
Roll
we
it.
need
Leave
to.
it to
We need
mystery.
to be surprised now.
Okay.
If we'll ever let you have them.
You guys do have the chalk. I'm going to try to get that information out.
The thing about it is, what I thought was really funny is how we didn't have to rob this man.
We're
We
pirates.
didn't have to, but we
I
had
also
to.
stole his hat, so.
Yeah.
And by
I mean,
stole, I mean charmed him out of his hat.
True.
Dude, what?
Oh, gee, wait, we have multiple pieces of chalk? I thought it was just one.
Oh,
Oh
Oh,
God.
man,
I was originally going to make you each of you pick one. Since you stole the entire bag, there's a lot more than 5.
We're the
Good
Power
job.
Rangers, guys.
Alright.
We'll have to look
I'll
through
go
all
pick-
these.
Oh my god.
857, 9.
We've been talking a lot in this channel, so I'm just gonna pin all these for now.
Oh yeah.
Midnight Black Rune Chalk.
That was amazing.
What?
Let's see.
All of it.
That's a lot of chalk. Yeesh.
That's
Yeah.
it, guys.
I had to think,
I got
like,
a super dope loot.
I never
of
thought I would
those
have that
loot.
kind of power. To get a wish spell.
You guys skipped a few things. Like I know that you guys noticed that nothing was happening in a few bars.
Mhm.
There were events scripted for them, but nothing ever triggered them, so I just bypassed
An
them.
action.
Totally reasonable.
You're supposed to walk backwards into the bar to trigger them.
Alright.
All right, so we'll end the session here, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Goodbye to the
Thank
stream.
you. Bye, stream. Thank you guys for hanging
Bye,
out.
stream.
If you haven't already followed us, do it. And follow at Roll20 on Twitter for more information.
At Roll20.
I thought we were
Nope.
destined to roll.
I was like, I mean, I guess you want to follow the Roll20 website.
I'm just really tired. It's been
They're
a long
really
day,
big
guys.
fans of us, guys.
At
Roll20.
Roll Destined. Roll Destined. I'm staring at Roll20 right now, okay?
Azar
I-
got burned because she peeled onions the wrong way, and she got
No!
burned in the brain.
I didn't. I'm fine.
Okay. See you guys.
Burn
Thank you
down
for
Okay,
everything.
anyways. Okay,
The
bye,
whole
friends.
apartment.